Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome
No.
to the world of tomorrow.
Who's ready for some gas?
No, we're not doing that. Alright.
Somebody say gas.
When last we left the crew of the Blight's Gamble, plus one old halfling dude. News recap this week.
It's moi. Let me pull out my piece of paper, like I definitely have this written down. There it is. So, last time, the idiots found their way to Olo, right? Olo,
Yeah.
Olo? How do you say it?
Either way.
Let me stall for time. How do you say it?
Technically
Yes.
it's Olo,
Olo.
but it doesn't really matter.
Alo?
Thank you. Alright, so, we made it to Olo. The crew instantly hopped off the ship, drunk. Everybody did their own thing. Let's see. Let's see if I can remember what everybody did. Brovik walked a pig. Brutus wandered and found a yacht. Well, a quest for a yacht, which surely won't end us all.
Nah.
I just can't remember the other two.
You want me to help you out?
Anybody? I know there was some detect magics, but yeah.
Okay. So, Robin went off of the ship and found a quest board where he put an ad for a new cook. Well, not quest
Oh,
board.
yeah.
What would it be? A message board? I don't know.
It was technically like a community notice board next to it down here.
Yeah. There we
Oh, I
go.
remember now. Okay.
And there was also a bounty board where we saw...
Violet, get out of here. Violet, bad.
I don't want to
You're
get back in the cage. No,
Get back in the cage. Back in there. Anyways, Robin approached a bounty board where he put up a poster for a cook and saw some familiar faces on some posters for high prices, specifically a unhealthy dwarf and Rattlebones. And that for a cook was well, Artemis. What was the specific job she was doing? She was getting a better sail. I don't know what it's called, and I don't care. And she was overhearing everybody install that, and then our call for a cook was quickly answered. A new member, Frank Harrigan. Sadly, Horrigan. Sadly, I mean,
Harrigan. We don't know.
yeah. It just slipped in.
His name is yeah,
Is this Zan or Zen?
Zon.
Zan. Okay, I put down Zen.
Okay, so just to be clear,
yeah.
the only reason I did that was so that you guys wouldn't turn me in for the 1,000 gold
That's-
reward or the
that's fair.
$100,000 gold. Yeah.
That's
So I'll
very
let
fair,
you
'cause
guys.
we
So as soon
totally
as
would
we
have.
depart, I'll probably tell you guys my real name.
Keep it
That's
for the
fair.
game.
Anyways, Frank Horrigan instantly got to his job, where later in the day he found a zombified version of our old cook. Didn't care, kept cooking like a good pirate.
Like a good pirate.
Meanwhile, the day passed,
Pirate,
and
right.
they set up a curfew. This town has a little thing called a curfew. We don't like those, especially not big dumb guy. You know who you are.
I'm still in
big
the
dumb
cage. I
guy?
can't speak. I'm legally not allowed to speak.
Back in the cage.
Chichel.
And Brutus chose to randomly just stay out past the curfew, because what happens after curfew? And shortly after, he found out, as he was abducted by werewolves who were hunting Sehwagin, placed in a cage, and yet again, time passed. Artemis quickly realized, well, not really. It took Artemis a little bit. It took Artemis a couple hours that Brutus hadn't returned. Artemis went out for a search, didn't find it, and just fucking knocked over some, what was it? It was spears Yeah, you knocked over some spears. Yeah, it's some weapon racks. Wow, I am good at rambling. This is a talent of mine. Knocked over some weapon racks in a building and quickly had to depart. Otherwise, she'd probably be devoured by werewolves. This is where I cease my case.
Alright!
I seized my case.
So, with
This
that-
is why the
Oh, there
defendant
was
is
a
guilty.
There was a demon.
Can I come out of the cage now?
Yeah.
Maybe if you're nice.
Well,
Alright.
technically not. You're still imprisoned.
Yeah.
Well,
I gotta say,
not-
it's very hard
you know.
to explain to my parents what I do in my D&D sessions. I had to sum up the last one as I accidentally summoned a demon and my barbarian friend got captured by werewolves. They just kind of stared at me.
Can't believe
Yeah,
I
I
forgot
gave
the
up
part
on
where
that
the
one.
ship was stormed by a fucking...
Yeah.
Oh.
There was a demon involved. That was a thing.
Big scary thing.
well, I mean,
A lot of things
there's always a demon involved when you think about it.
You
Yeah.
leave the room and your parents are just like, he's gonna be a virgin forever.
Yeah.
I have no retort to that.
Okay,
That-
anyway.
That got me where it hurts, man.
The other thing was that we ended with everyone.
I'm sorry, that was mean. That was mean. I'm sorry.
Nah, that's accurate.
Everyone went to sleep, basically. Now, Artemis doesn't need as much sleep. She only needs 6 hours, but based on the timing of everything, it's basically about the same.
Is it 6 hours? I thought it was 4 hours.
Pretty sure it's 4 hours.
It may actually-
Anyways,
Either way,
I actually didn't get a full night's of sleep.
this is true. Brutus
Yeah, he just kind of stood there.
remained lodged in the gap between two of the bars in the jail cell for.
if only we had some butter.
I forgot about that.
You see, I did
Only
that
had
because I
butter.
was hoping somebody would come in and just see me and just like question what the fuck happened, but no one did. So I'm guessing at some point I just kind of pulled myself out, but it was too late and it's already morning, so I can't really get more sleep.
And,
Shut up.
In the morning, and by morning we're talking 7 a.m. The crew of the Blight Scandal awakes from their various forms of slumber. Except for Brutus, who is woken up by 3 very hairy men who are now attempting to
Unstuck.
just push you from the other end back into the jail cell. And between the
Okay.
3 of them,
Can I roll to resist?
what would you even
You're being-
roll?
You're
Like,
being manhandled by
at this
3
point,
werewolves.
Brutus,
You're gonna try
the
and
thing
resist?
is, there's 3 of them, and due to the way that you're stuck, there's not really a lot you can do. Like, we're talking you have 1 arm on either end of these bars, and so there's a...
No. You see, I will flex really hard so I get even more stuck.
You like suck in as much air as possible to expand
Between
your
the
gut.
3 heavily muscled werewolves, unfortunately, they're gonna be able to get you back in there.
Alright, fine.
The saddest loss yet.
Resistance by muscle flexing. Yeah, that's a... no. Alright.
Homebrew.
Aw, shit. I forgot. I have luck points that I didn't use last session, but whatever.
Alright. But... the morning arises, and everyone begins to stay.
Is Artemis back yet?
Did I go back to the ship?
You did. You were
Pretty
back to
sure
the
you did,
city
yeah.
and went to bed.
Okay.
Guess I'll, like, meet her for, like, coffee and discussion in the morning. I just got this big mug.
Yeah, Artemis is not really eating. She's gazing up at the town, deep in thought.
Robin, he slept, but he doesn't look like he got any sleep last night.
Artemis, as you were kind of waking up in the morning light, you can see that one of the doors on the top deck has a large 3-toed footprint right in the middle of it. There's also a bit of a splintering around the door frame.
Didn't he break through the door? Yeah. So,
As Robin approaches, she turns and you can imagine she quirks an eyebrow.
God, how do I explain this? Do I know the difference if it was a demon? Oh no, I do. I know it's a demon because it was the same as the other one that we met in Plank's Landing. So, accidentally summoned a demon last night.
You have her
It's-
full attention.
It's dead now. Sandara helped. Brovik helped. The new guy, Frank, he's got this weird stick. And it shoots pellets out. Like these small little... I don't know, you'll have to ask him, but it's dead now.
As you say that, her neck just kind of shrinks down, and between her shoulders, like, okay.
I figured out what caused it, and I know not to do it again. Where's Brutus? He's usually trying to rip off the front door in the morning.
She's going to facepalm, but her hand is not going to leave her mask, and she's going to sigh heavily. And her shoulders hike up, and she sighs heavily again. And she kind of gives herself a shake.
You want some coffee?
She's already headed.
Okay.
She points up at the town.
Oh no, he didn't, did he?
She nods.
Robin's turn to facepalm.
Teehee.
You shut up.
Did you literally just say tea?
Tee-hee.
I've
Yes, he
heard
did.
someone sneeze, and their sneeze was literally a chew. Like, they didn't, like, go... It was just a chew.
I know a few people like that.
Wow.
You need to clean up all the way.
Blender?
My blender.
Oh, that thing, okay.
Yes, there's still fruit in it.
Okay, I'm
Yes.
sorry.
There's still fruit in it.
Comment
Apparently
how
Robin didn't do well with the strawberries.
Blender, okay.
There's fruit! Comment fruit!
Comment.
In the
I have no
blender.
idea.
God.
Was that your mother or your sister?
That
Sounded
was,
like
my
a
sis- that was my sister.
And this
Sounded
guy
like a
is in our party. This
Yeah.
guy is in our party.
diabolical. Oh,
You just fucking leave fruit in blenders all the time,
Sinister.
man. Fuck.
it's disgusting.
But it's part of his daily schedule.
That's worse. He makes a habit of it.
Oh no. Are you a fruit blender guy or a vegetable blender guy?
God damn it, we need to stop.
Okay.
Going
D&D.
Yeah.
Okay.
D&D.
So,
Okay. We gotta save our friend that was captured by werewolves.
Whatever
That's normal.
whatever is happening right now, Frank kind of comes out from the galley and says like, "Anybody want some breakfast?"
Yes. I would love some breakfast.
Crew members perk up at a mention of breakfast. It's not a meal they're used to getting.
Oh.
So
That
I
reminds-
serve.
that-
Everybody comes down to the galley, right, to get food.
I guess, yeah. It's
Okay.
kind of served from
Yeah.
the kitchen and they take it out to their various locations.
Yeah,
Frank is already
say, well, I
infinitely
have,
better than fish guts.
got some pickled. We got some pickled sausages, coffee, and grits. Okay,
It
so
works.
just come on down.
That reminds me, on the way down, I look over to Artemis if she is coming.
she's not.
Okay, before I get down, I'm going to say, oh yeah, why is Fish Guts a zombie?
She points at our ship's bell. And then
I think I get it.
it's not yeah.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna grab my breakfast and then come back up and just eat it on the dock because I feel like I need to have a discussion with her. Do you know where?
Cook.
Oh yeah, Brovik is still there. I forgot
What do you
about
want? What do you want?
Is there anything a pig can eat in your breakfast?
Pigs would eat
Is it all
anything.
edible?
Here,
Right,
give him
but is
some.
it cannibalism?
Give him some grits. It's basically.
Is it cannibalism? Because I'm afraid, I'm a little afraid.
grits?
My
Okay,
pig is a
sausage.
cannibal.
The sausages would be, but you can feed him grits, and that's just corn.
Thank you.
Pigs.
Meat
Pigs love
porky.
corn.
Meat porky. In his arms, it's just a giant pig. It's just a pet pig. It's porky.
Pet pig. Interesting seafaring pet you have there. Do pigs swim at all?
This is a good question.
I don't think they can. They have hooves. There wouldn't be a lot of traction.
Okay, well, better keep him on.
Traction or whatever.
Better keep him on the ship then.
Can you swim? And I'll walk off to go get breakfast.
Goats, 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 goats.
Shut up, you're not here.
Goats!
We can hear
Uh,
his bellow across the
Let's
sky.
go! I ask Artemis, do you know where he is, at least?
She nods as she's not looking at you. She's looking at the town, still thinking, plotting, but she nods. She's listening.
Oh boy. I'm not sure exactly what happens to people in this town that break a rule like curfew and that.
Did I figure out that he was going to be executed?
You asked an innkeep, and that's what he told you.
That's right. That's right. Okay, Artemis is gonna kind of, all right, kind of pull herself together. She's gonna pull out her notebook, and she's going to write. Brutus was in town last night. He was arrested for breaking curfew, I believe. He is currently imprisoned in what's his name? I have it.
Everywhere short edge.
Yeah, he is imprisoned in Sorinash's manor.
I passed that place.
He is going to be executed sometime today, most likely.
Okay, we gotta do this quick then. I checked that place out earlier, and oh boy, that was like a magical spotlight right there.
Artemis nods.
Yeah.
She scribbles again. I got in.
Oh. And it looks like he also got out.
She considers a moment and then writes, there was a trap. I wasn't able to do much. But she kind of looks around.
Yeah, I would.
And she brushes her cape to the side, and behind it, thrust through her belt, are the 7 arrows?
I think it was
7?
It was 5. 5 arrows.
5. 5 arrows. And she kind of flicks the tip of one of them and nods.
Oh boy.
Does he have any
Okay.
idea what it is?
I know what silver looks like, right?
I mean, yeah, silver's pretty distinctive. You have some.
And also, there's
Okay.
kind of the whole context clue thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright. Okay. Well. I have an idea. We're gonna need Sandara. And that's pretty much about it. We're also gonna... I have an idea. And I will
Okay.
describe to you the plan that we talked about. in private message, which is essentially, I have now the ability to cast invisibility on multiple person and multiple people, and I saw Sandara's use of a hiding spell, as what Robin would call it. So, casting invisibility on both you and Sandara, and then adding the sneak factor on top of that would give you guys maximum stealth efficiency to go in and grab him and get out.
Artemis is nodding along with you. She likes the plan.
Yes, and I could
She
also...
gives you a slap. She gives you a good slap on the back. Perhaps a little too hard.
Oh, so weak. Thanks.
Bones shattered.
It's really early in the morning, so it's probably a 50-50 chance whether Sandara's passed out drunk. Alright. So that's pretty much a good idea for, like, a plan to do, but, you're probably... Should we do this, like, soon, or should we, like, give it an hour, or...
You know, somebody probably ought to go into town and try and find out what, if anything, they can, if there's like an official announcement or something now.
I can ask Brovik to go do it. He's probably not going to be doing anything today. I heard he just walked his pet pig the other day, so I don't think he's got much going on.
Walking the pet pig means busy!
He just yelled.
You hear Brovik really shout.
No, it doesn't!
Wait, we haven't told him.
Haven't told him what? Oh,
that
shit,
his
you're
friend
right.
is-
Well, he's not back yet, so I'd imagine that he'd, like, think, like, oh, hey, well, actually, no, this is Brovik we're talking about. I'm gonna go dip the news to him real quick while you think tactically. No.
Oh. I just had an
good.
amazing idea.
While you think on that amazing idea, I head over to Brovik.
Well, I'm a chilling my
Brovik!
kill, I guess.
Brovik!
Yes.
Ah, there you are. I didn't see you. You're short.
Appears magically.
So, hear about what happened to Brutus last night?
Tell me he went on another walk.
Yeah, he went on another walk. Past curfew, and now he's been captured by werewolves. And...
Excuse me?
You're excused?
Did you just...
Yes, we need you to head and... Yeah, werewolves.
No. First, werewolves.
Yeah? Did I not tell you about
Where
this?
were there werewolves?
In the city! Did I? Oh, I must have forgotten to tell you.
Is this really the highest priority, Brovik?
This is definitely his highest priority.
Motherfucker.
There.
I didn't tell... I guess I forgot, or Artemis... Anyway, the ruler of this island, Infamy Sornash, very high-ranking and powerful werewolf, and looks like he has a big pack that goes out during the nighttime. Why do you think they confiscate all the silver when you get off the boat?
I hate this town.
I feel like we're kind of hating majority of towns that we go. We've already been kicked out of half of the ones that we've been to.
It's true.
Been kicked out of playing... Not playing... Yeah.
How are we gonna get him back?
Me and Artemis have a plan, and I'm sure she's brainstorming something else to add on to it, but right now, we need you to head into town and see what the situation is. If this news is public, if anyone's talking about it, you know, just kind of figure it out. I need to go work tactics with Artemis and also grab Sandara. So you're the man.
Right.
You can take Porky if you want.
I was planning on. We're gonna have to give him a curfew. You know that, right?
I know, right? That's something we're gonna definitely have to talk about. Want anymore? Last time he went wherever he want, you stabbed him in the ass, and that destroyed the shop on Plank's Landing.
Yeah, we're gonna need to I don't know, handcuffs at 9.
Maybe something like that. And then when we went to Bag Island, he bought a drug bomb and set up off and nearly killed half the ship, killed 2 of the chefs, almost killed you.
Kindles.
And one of them is a zombie.
You remind me about
Yes,
the
and now
fucking
we have a
lizard.
zombie. I mean, to be fair, the zombie isn't Brutus's fault, but still, I don't like that fact.
It is.
It is Brutus's fault.
It is.
Ring the
It's
bell.
Brutus's fault. He did ring the bell. You're right. It is Brutus's fault.
He killed the chef, and then revived them.
To be fair, he wasn't actually super useful in the last, when we were facing up against the Death Knell either. He just kind of stabbed the boat, took off some toothpicks, and then got stunned.
It's true.
Yeah.
Alright,
All
take
right.
Porky for a walk.
Okay. Go take Porky for a walk. And I'll get
Today's
to find
episode
him.
of Porky Takes a Walk. The
Walk.
sequel.
I guess while he does that, I'll go grab Sandar and then he can move on to his thing.
Yeah, you can find Sandara, who is currently lucid, kind of at the prow of the ship, currently rubbing the sleep out of her eyes. Looks like she's still a little tired, but as you come over, she notices your approach and gives you a quick look over her shoulder. She says, "Oh, hello. Seen any good demons lately?"
Fair. I get it. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. I know what caused it. Rovik knows what caused it. And he put a curfew on my book time.
Honestly, I'm not even surprised anymore.
Yeah. Also, sorry, by the
if
way.
you could, is there anything currently on board that is an active, distinct threat to all of our livelihood?
Currently, no. To my knowledge.
It's because Brutus is in
Luckily,
here.
Brutus is in a cell.
I really don't like the way you said that.
Yeah, but we're pirates. Nothing's for sure, to be honest.
That's fair.
We're basically risking our lives 24/7 by just doing what we do.
Well, I presume this isn't a social call.
Yeah. I wanted to, now that I think about it, say, first of all, thank you for saving my life.
You betcha. Keep it in mind
Yeah.
when you're distributing the gold.
I'll keep it in mind. But we actually need your help with something else now. Because, you know the big guy?
I am familiar.
Yeah, he stayed out past curfew. And now we're
And she
pretty
did
sure.
that.
Yeah, that's a
It's going
moniker
around.
of the day. Yeah, it's going around. It's starting to become a, yeah. And I know, and we're 90% sure he got captured by werewolves. So,
What?
put 2 and 2 together. You're on a very big island where people take your silver after you leave dock.
I did think that was a little odd, but... Oh...
You fought it! But, don't worry, I have an idea.
Well,
It
all I need
involves-
left is vampires, and I'll have my bingo card for them.
Oh, vampires. Do I know what a vampire is? I'm just saying
Everybody knows what a
vampire.
vampire is.
Vampire is. Ugh, I just really hope not. But, yeah.
A D&D
Anyway.
character not knowing about a vampire?
They
Yeah.
know about
That's
vampires in the
blasphemy.
way that we know about vampires.
Know about vampires. Yeah.
They've probably been assaulted by one.
I have.
So is there like an in-universe Twilight?
I hope not.
No.
Yes.
That's no spoilers for next campaign. Okay.
Oh no!
So, I had an idea. I have the ability to turn people invisible, and I saw that little dark and I don't really know what you call it, but that spell that made people very sneaky.
It's
So I would,
kind of advanced camouflage, but sure.
yeah. So I was going to camouflage both you and Artemis, which I can do now. You pop that thing, and both of you head into town. So you're like super stealthy.
Nice.
Also, Artemis I think has another idea after that, but we're gonna have to talk to her. But talk.
Oh, boy, I'll be honest. Talking to her is so stressful.
I know, right?
I feel like she could just reach out at any moment and just.
I know.
Wring my neck.
I think it's the mask. It really has to
I
do with
can't
it.
tell
but,
what's going on behind there.
Yeah, I know,
Freaky.
like-
And without the
like, I've done it, like,
translate,
yeah.
It's
Yeah, like,
yeah.
No, like I like talked with her enough to kind of get past it, but still, like every once in a while, she just kind of gives me, like, no pun intended, the death stare, and it's very creepy.
Yeah, I mean, it must be.
Yeah.
I wonder if mascara? Surely, I don't know. Anyway,
I don't know, maybe. Yeah,
I can.
yeah, she's got to keep the lines of her eyes like dark to keep it like that dark a void. It's weird. Yeah.
Anyway, I can
Yes.
do this little stealth werewolves. Alright, well, I suppose this is what I get paid to do. So I
Yes,
will
it is.
do this whenever you are ready.
All right. Excuse me. I will call you back in a bit. I need to go confirm, and I think we're out in town. Hopefully now, catching on what's gonna happen. So I'll see you in a bit. I'll walk away.
Brovik, you be walking a pig.
He just got up to do something.
Oh, okay. Artemis, Robin just walked away. What are you doing?
I just had this idea. I'd like to find a strip of wood or something that would be about the same width as the top of my knuckles.
You are able to find a convenient strip that has been splintered off of one of the doors over the last few hours.
Okay, I want to fasten like a rope so that I can fasten it on top of my fist. Can I do that?
A little awkward, but it's doable.
Okay, here's where it gets interesting. I'm going to take 2 of the silver arrowheads and remove them and fasten them into the surface of the wood.
Okay, for this
Can I do that?
contraption, I'm going to need you... This is kind of a tinkering check in a way.
Oh.
I'm going to need you to make an intelligence check to figure out how to secure this correctly.
Okay, okay. 9.
You're trying to get it around, but these arrows, I mean, they're arrows, a solid like 30 inches long. It's really awkward to try and get them strapped to your hand, and while you can
Not,
kind of
not the
secure
whole
them,
arrow.
well, even still, the tips don't come off. You would have to break them off, and even with the way they would protrude, you're still having trouble getting it tight enough. Or even if, like, you could kind of punch one of the walls as a test, like, softly, and you can tell that they would just kind of slide right back out of the ropes. It's not... It's just not... As you're working on this,
Oh boy.
as you're working on this, Rattlebones does come by. Says, Captain, may I
What's
ask about that? Oh, right. Yeah. Is this... Are we going to be fighting werewolves soon?
Artemis very slowly shrugs.
Hold
Head.
on. He bends down and retrieves from his boot something you saw earlier. It's just a small knife about this big. It's a glittering silver color. If you need this, now, if I'm going to be in danger, I would prefer to have it. But if you need this, you can borrow it.
Artemis looks at it for a moment and then she nods her head graciously and accepts it.
Careful, they will confiscate it at the gates.
Right.
Please don't lose it. Family area.
She
No.
She tucks it in her belt and pulls out her notebook because he doesn't know thieves' cantimes. Oh dang! Can he read? He's a kidnapper. Of course he can read. He had to write a ransom note. She's gonna write, "Thank you. I will see it returned to you safely. If I return."
That's always promising.
At that, he's a little bit... He looks uncertain for a moment before kind of just going, alright, anything... Just please don't get us all killed.
She nods and writes again, "If our plan works, we won't have to use it at all."
He
No, you
nods,
just saw that.
and he nods and kind of goes back about his business for now. So you now have one silver dagger. It's simple but functional.
Okay, that's nice. So I guess I give up on the arrow thing and just cram them back in my belt, frustrated. Or, that was a great idea.
Perfect.
Or,
You're walking a pig. Where are you going?
Where do you find info? Do I see a buff man as I'm walking by?
Make a perception check.
Great.
wait.
I'm glad this is my first roll. Abysmal. 4.
You know, there's a lot of buff guys here, but most of them have the little patch of the pack.
Smelly hair.
Yeah, don't they? They're big, hairy, manage to smell like wet dog somehow. It's not great.
This is just the worst place. Oh, okay. I've got to be able to find a bar. I'll go to a bar, I guess.
Alright, you make your way over to the kind of, it is a nice, not quite a market square, almost more like a market inward-facing semicircle. And it's got like the tavern next to it, and across from it, Richard the Elf. However, the market square where the tavern is, a couple of the market booths, the stalls, have been knocked over, including the one that had bacon in it. All of the meat is just strewn about all over the place. There's a couple of rotting Sehuagin corpses laying on the ground. And you can see at the moment that there is some type of wooden construction that is taking place in the middle of the square that was not present the day before.
Right before he can even get like a sight line on that bacon, I pick up that pig. And then I guess what is this metal construction?
It's a wood construction. Some kind of wood platform is
I don't
being
know why
assembled from large pieces in the middle of this market square. A couple of these pack guys are bringing out these large pieces of these already constructed sections of something wooden and sticking them together in the middle of the square.
You said it's like a platform, like maybe like a stage? In generous terms, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not concerning at all. I'll make my way towards the bar.
Alright. You go in the half-full cup, and there is the younger male barkeep who's busy cleaning out some glasses. There's a couple of patrons inside at the moment, but not as many as you would be. Not as many as could be, because it is the beginning of the day, so most people are at their work. But there's a couple of maybe retired gentlemen who have no families and are being sad inside a tavern.
Depressed ones are always the ones to give the info. I'll go to the depressed ones.
Alright, there's a man who's, you know, his clothing is not great. Looks like he was a farmer of some type. Has graying hair that's balding on top. He's not really noticing as you come up to him.
I bump the pig into him.
He kind of, he jerks his arm away and kind of knocks over his glass of ale. It splashes everywhere. Hey! Keep that wet thing away from me. This is not the place for a pig.
I'll pay for the drink, and I'll just give him a gold piece.
He does not touch it and continues to look at you disdainfully.
Alright. Am I gonna have to pay you for info? Just general info. Be straightforward with you, and then I'll leave you alone.
You hit me with a pig and now you want me to answer questions? I'm just saying that's kind of weird. You could have led with the question and not the pig.
I choose my leads.
He's just, he is kind of... He just rolls his eyes and he's kind of looking up at the ceiling now.
All I want to ask is, do you know what they're building outside there?
Well, I expect it's probably the gallows they build every once in a while. Whenever the big man wants to put on another show.
I think I know what show might mean, but care to elaborate?
Gallows. You know what gallows are, right? They're gonna hang.
Right.
Probably somebody broke one of those arbitrary rules just so the big guy can make another example.
Need a really thick rope.
He looks a little disturbed at that, but doesn't say anything.
Alright, well, I think that's really all I needed to know. Be more respectful to pigs. Bye. Head back to the ship.
Confused, but it's kind of decided it's just not worth the effort. And you make your way back to the ship. Okay, we're hitting 8 o'clock now. What's
Did I
up
see
on the ship?
Brovik return?
Yes, Brovik returned.
Brovik. Did you figure anything out?
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
You guys hear me?
I can hear you now. We can hear you now.
My connection went red for a second. Speaking to me.
Yes.
Alright,
Did you figure
so
anything out? Okay, yeah.
I found out that people really don't like pigs. I don't know what's wrong with them. They make delicious food and they're great pets. But more importantly, They're building a gallows down in the center circle, almost. And that's
How like constructed was it when you were leaving the area that it was being built?
Kinda
The
seemed like they were just starting.
The flat part was almost complete.
Okay. So it's gonna take a minute. I remember what the gallows looked like in Plank's Landing, right?
Yeah, it's not hard. It's, yeah.
It would probably take a minute for them to set up, but it's also for...
It'll probably take them a little bit, but not too long.
Okay. Thanks, Brovik. I head over to find Artemis, and I'm gonna relay that information.
I was gonna. I was just assuming she was there too, because.
Oh, okay, never mind. I just say you heard what you said, right, Artemis?
She looks at you somewhat harshly because she was standing right there, so obviously she heard it.
Well, that just means you're extremely stealthy. Take that.
She shrugs.
Okay. I'll go grab Sandara. Thinking we're probably gonna have to do this like pretty soon.
Oh, yep.
As right as all this is going on, Frank walks up and he's like, "Oh, are you guys gonna go watch the hanging?
How do you know about it?
I heard you mention something about the gallows. Anytime the gallows are being built, there's a hanging."
Ah. Oh yeah, you've been here for a while, haven't you, Frank?
About 4 months.
Have you ever seen one of these gallows shows take place? What's they like?
It's about a monthly occurrence.
Yeah, once or twice I've seen it. You know, I don't know. Once you've seen a guy hang, you know, yeah, you know. That's
He doesn't.
kind of it.
I don't know. I got.
That makes sense. It
I don't
doesn't
know.
get
I've
much
been
more
impaled
special.
in the back of the head with an axe, but pretty painful.
You should have seen that.
I didn't see it.
was-
I was knocked out the minute it hit the back of my head.
It's pretty funny.
It.
If I was there, I'd be laughing.
But you're not, because you were stupid.
Shut up, spectral. This.
Astral
Shut
projection
up.
is my hobby.
One of our companions, who's not exactly good at listening to the rules, decided that he wanted to go out after curfew, and apparently when you get out after curfew, that's just a bullshit excuse to get yourself killed. And he doesn't listen, so we're gonna be running a quick little operation to go grab him back.
Oh, your friend went out after curfew?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bad idea.
Yeah, I know. That's
Especially
what I just
alone.
said.
Especially alone.
Alright, but yeah.
So are we gonna go bust him out?
Well, Artemis and Sandara are gonna go bust them out because they have the best stealth capabilities, and she and I can work some a little bit of magic to boost their stealth even more.
Oh, and I'm coming.
Wait, what?
I think having a smaller amount of people on this operation would make a better idea. Maybe we should.
Although, admittedly, if I may ask, Artemis, you did say there were some dastardly traps in the way, so is there any kind of traps we need to be preparing for?
That is true. Maybe we should
Artemis-
grab Ratline as well to the traps.
Artemis waves her head. Is Ratline there?
Ratline has, as he often seems to, kind of appeared as you thought about meeting him.
Oh, thank goodness, I was tired of the notebook.
The implications of that are terrifying. Don't you understand, Artemis?
So are the implications of muscle.
Exactly. It's the same fucking implications. You should be terrified right now, Artemis.
Muscle rat?
I have a giant eldritch sugar daddy that I know nothing about, and that scares you.
Okay, first off, it's Fructose father. Second of all... Alright.
That's terrible.
Worse.
Okay.
Shit.
So, anyway, back on track. Thanks to the spectral sudden appearance of the little man, or gnome, or halfling,
He's
I
a
don't
halfling.
remember which. I don't remember which anymore because we've thought he was all of those.
Yeah, I
Um,
messed up in the first couple of sessions, but he's not a human. He's a halfling.
He was
I know.
enslaved by gnomes, but he's a halfling.
Oh, I hate that so much more. Anyway, through him, Artemis signs to the group that I have dealt with the traps.
All but the last
At the
one.
shakiness of her hand.
No, no insight
gonna
check
make-
on that. Nope.
All right, fine.
Nope. She's a
I wasn't gonna make one at the first time because it,
We're allowing this one.
yeah, fine.
Hey, Comet,
Yeah.
when you learn Thieves Can't, maybe we'll talk about it.
Okay, that is fair. I give you that one.
Okay.
All right, but maybe
Yeah.
we should
Well,
have
I'm
something
coming.
to do for. Maybe some of us should go do some stuff for some insurance purposes.
Yeah. Artemis signs.
Well,
If nothing else, it would be good to have backup muscle in case stealth doesn't work.
Well, how many of you guys have silver weapons?
I
Artemis
don't have silver, but I have something else.
Artemis produces the 5 silver arrows and Rattlebone's knife.
Kovic
That's
has
nice.
a big
That's
smile.
nice. But tell you what, if you give me say 2 hours, I can craft some silver ammunition.
Do we have 2 hours?
I don't think we have 2 hours. How
What time?
like
Okay.
how like Brovek, how like in the process were they like to finishing the gallows?
Well, you see, good jump.
And they had just finished the black part.
It's not hard to construct a gallows.
What, Jonathan? What time do they normally have executions at? Because you'd assume it'd be
usually in
the
the
same time.
morning, probably around 10-ish.
What time
Oh,
is it
and
right now?
it's what 8 right now.
It's about 8, yeah.
Yeah, if we do 2
Okay.
hours, they're already gonna have them out there. Probably should
He
go
could-
soon.
Well,
He
okay,
could
if you
meet
give me
us
an
there.
hour, I can have half the ammunition.
Okay, yeah, you can meet us.
Because
there.
I was gonna craft 40 rounds, but I can craft 20.
That'll work. That'd be
Yeah.
great.
Should we go in with
Uh,
you while you're all super stealthed up, or should we
No.
stay outside?
You wait outside and
Okay,
look
that's what I thought.
as casual as possible. Which means, I'm sorry, Brovik, but you'll have to leave the pig. But look as casual as possible. Just like you're waiting for the hanging or something. Wow.
Going to rescue
Artemis and
Brutus.
Sandara, Artemis and
Yeah.
Sandara stealth their way in. There's a very strong possibility that we will have to muscle our way out, though. So,
Yeah.
because big guy's not
Right.
stealthy.
I
We're
would
also
like to
gonna- if
humbly
you wanna
request that I come in.
You want to come in?
Believe it or not, my rotund form. If any of you laugh, I'll cut off your tongues. It's pretty somehow stealthy.
Do you have good
And I've got a
Does
A dexterous
Oh, yeah.
dwarf.
My
That's funny to think
camouflage
about.
ability will extend to cover him. What about your invisibility?
I can only do a max of 2.
do we have to be with Sandara for her camouflage to work?
It's sort of a range around me.
Sorry, Brovik, I don't think that'd work. We need the
I'm
invisibility.
coming along anyways.
Well, we're all going to be coming along. It's just we'll be on the outside back up.
Yeah, you're still crucial. You're still
you're still
crucial. Just you'll be crucial in the second half.
Where do you want me to go? Because I am rather stealthy, but if you want me to wait in the crowd, if things get nasty, I can as well. I can do that
Yeah,
as
that-
well.
And
That'd
I can
probably
have
be
Nixie go with you so she can telepath. She'll just
Oh,
stay
that'd be
invisible. Yeah.
that'd be amazing.
She'll just be a little bit of a relay camera for you. Also, I'll
Yeah,
know
that-
what's up on the outside crew.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so
If it
That's our
crosses
plan,
his
right?
arms, but
So, Artemis and Sandara, using multiple forms of camouflage, are going to sneak in, try and find Brutus, bust him out, and get out. The rest of you, that being Zahn, did I get that right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Oh my gosh, I got that right. Zahn, Robin, Brovik, just those three actually. We'll make themselves. We'll be around in the very nearby the manor, in case something goes explosively wrong to back us up. And Nixie will accompany Artemis
we
and
want more
Sandara
of
to
the-
keep them connected.
We want more of the NPCs in here.
Okay. You know what?
Should we get Redline?
Oh, this is
We
a
wanna-
missing crew
No.
member. And, important crew member.
Yeah. At least for the meat shield part of our jobs, but yeah.
Um,
As you've been talking
Also an
about
officer.
the mission, most of the crew has begun their preparations to go back into the town for the day, except for Perlin, who is very badly attempting to hide the fact that she is eavesdropping on everyone.
who is what? You kind of broke up for me.
Eavesdropping.
Oh.
She's like the gossip of the whole crew, just like, oh my god, you.
I'm really glad you got out for that.
Ah! Alright.
Okay, so
Are we ready to move on this?
Yeah. And Jonathan, I just assumed that making silver bullets would be fine.
How are you planning on making these silver bullets?
So same recipe as to make regular bullets, just with replacing any lead with silver.
Okay, here's the question. Are you melting these down? What, like, do you have the tools for this?
Yeah, I'd have the tools for that. I mean, the kitchen and the kitchen and the ship should have an oven, like should have a fire hot
Okay,
enough.
yeah, so
But-
you are
And then-
able to... The kitchen...
And silver has a low melting point too.
Yeah, the oven in the kitchen gives off a weirdly strong smell of cacao, which seems very strange and sourceless, and there's a few flecks of something weird in the side. But with a little preparation, this is... You've attempted similar things before, so you can do it. The zombie fish gut has today actually taken up fishing.
Huh.
Okay, have we seen Grok do anything at all?
You
I
have
think
not
she's here
seen
to
Grok
report.
at all.
Before we
Brock
leave, can I
gets
go,
shifted at some point.
can I go check around the ship to see if she's even here? I don't even want to talk
You're
here.
not seeing it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she
alright.
bailed on us at Plank's Landing. Perhaps
We don't have a
perhaps
quartermaster.
even Rickety's.
Right?
Well, no, I'm the quartermaster, but we don't have the quartermaster in terms of like
She
storage
was
ship.
on board during the journey to Ola.
So yeah, we were
Oh.
fine without her.
But she
Wait,
had
does
some
that-
officer role.
Does that
Yeah,
mean
she's
Oh, no.
she's
She
on the journey
used-
to Ola?
Yeah, but then I became the quartermaster.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Okay, wait.
I think
she was on...
also like
Yes,
It doesn't
she was
matter,
on the
she's not
journey
here
to
anymore.
Ola, but you haven't seen her since you arrived.
Oh, okay.
oh she was. Oh okay.
So she... Oh. Yeah.
She probably
Wait, so she doesn't-
skedaddled once you got into town.
So she doesn't know her
Werewolf
lover is
Town and
alive.
not in Plank's Landing.
Lover
She
is
doesn't know
back.
that... Okay, we're getting sidetracked.
Right.
Yeah, we're getting extremely sidetracked.
It's all within the game for once, though.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Artemis is slowly losing brain power over the course of the session.
Mainly because of the impacts on the forehead slap. I mean, that's got to be not.
oh yeah, there's actually an entire episode of The Amazing World of Gumball that deals with being around stupid people and how slapping your forehead will deform your brain.
And Anyway. Oh.
Okay.
Wow, I didn't think you were that stupid, Robin.
Oh.
Okay.
Arr.
So what is the division here?
Okay. As stated, me and Sandara,
And
I
Nixie.
think you said accompanied by Nixie, are going inside.
How are you?
Everybody else.
As you
Finally,
approach
another reason
the
to dish it,
gates,
loser.
as you approach the gates, you do see them collecting everyone's silver.
Okay, so
How about I was thinking that we were gonna do the pass without a trace and invisibility before we got off the boat, so you guys can sneak away without the floater.
okay,
It lasts an hour, and I think both of them do.
This
that
is
works.
All right, I will cast invisibility on both Sandara and Artemis.
true. Alright.
Okay.
So you can attempt to kind of follow that same over-the-wall path you took the night before. Sandara has a little more trouble with that, but with a little help,
Okay.
she's able to get up.
Okay. Oh, I would also like to note. Okay, I have 5 arrows, right? Let's see.
I think Frank took some of them to make his bullets.
Hello.
That's
no,
right.
I had melted down 3 silver pieces,
Oh,
assuming each silver piece was an ounce.
yeah, that works.
Okay, so let me see. I have the. All right. So how many of us are there? There's Robin, Sandara, Brovik, and
Is Ratline coming?
No,
Is he?
no. Unless
Okay.
you
Do we
assign
want
him to
come?
somewhere, you have not
Do we
told him
want
to go
him?
anywhere yet.
okay. So I'm going to give Robin and Brovik, and Sandara all a silver arrow. Just. Well, wait.
I'm not
still
sure we're
have
gonna be
get
able
through the
to.
gate, too.
Yeah, we're not gonna be able to bring those past security.
That's right.
So
I'll hand them to
well,
you
no.
once we're in the town.
Yeah, once we're in the town. All right, so
Okay.
1 silver arrow each.
Yeah, just to have in case you need to jab it. In
Yeah.
something. I'll. Let's see. That gets rid of. So I'll keep 2, and I have the knife. Just so everyone has something pointy and silver. Okay.
I don't think
So I
we
got
need
us.
it, but
Well, we hope we don't need any of it.
yeah.
Jonathan's getting tired of these stealth missions. All right. So we approach the manor.
Okay. And what are the rest of you? Where are you taking a position?
I'll probably not be like right next to the manor, but like a. Within right.
You cut out.
Yeah, you're cutting out a lot.
I think I know why. Here, let me just try and.
That's because
I
you
think-
left fruit in it.
I think the reason is because voice mod might be kind of glitchy. Is this better?
Oh.
Is any
For
better?
now, it doesn't sound better, but we'll see if it keeps cutting out.
Oh, it doesn't sound here. Let me just try and.
So, really quickly, is there any chance that I can get something in while they're trying to break me out?
What are you planning on doing?
Is any better? Hello?
I'm gonna wait until a guard passes by.
A guard isn't really passing by. There's a table in one corner across the room from your cell, and he's just kind of watching. He's sitting.
What does he do if I start, like, grabbing the bars and pretending to, like, pry them apart?
If you're not being successful while he glances at you a little bit, he's not making any moves to stop you.
How tough does this guy look?
Ah!
He
back.
looks vaguely buff.
Boy.
Eldritch Blast time.
Ah.
Oh. Okay.
Alright, go ahead and roll an attack.
Oh shit. That's not good.
So the first one is a 14 to hit.
Alright, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, they have
Okay.
the same armor class as me? Wow. Oh, they're also not in werewolf form, so that might change things.
So that's 3 force damage. Let me roll the second one real quick.
3 force damage.
That's 18 to hit. Oh, that
18
one's
to
much
hit,
better.
you already
That's
hit. You already
well, yeah, but I get 2.
Oh, okay. That also hits.
So that's 9 damage.
Alright, 9 damage. Let's see here.
Well,
That's 12 in total.
Okay, if you do that, he's pulling out the sword. And standing up, and he's gonna... He's like, you quit that, or I'll jab you.
I'm gonna retreat into my cell and do it again.
Well, you're already in the cell. He's like right outside now.
Well, yeah, but can't I like go like a little bit backwards so that he can't reach me with his sword?
No.
you can open the cage.
Oh,
The
it's not
cell
that
is
big?
5 feet wide.
Oh, okay. I'll do it again.
Alright, go ahead and roll the attack.
Self-preservation.
Well, the first one's a natural 1.
Ooh.
Alright, that misses.
The second one is 17 to hit.
That hits.
Nice. That's 5 force damage.
Alright, 5 force damage. Alright, with that, he just kind of shouts, Oi! Call a couple others, and he's gonna go at you with the sword, or just a spear, actually. That is going to be a 23 to hit.
I wonder if that hits.
Alright, and that's going to be 10 points of piercing damage.
Ooh.
So he jabs you with the spear. At this point, 2 others enter the room behind him. And
Well.
they all level spears at you. So, it's time to stop.
I will put my hands down and I'll just ask a question. Do any of you know name Cardum?
No one reacts.
What you do to people you catch?
We skewer them if they don't stay still and peaceful.
And then?
That's up to the boss to decide.
I wait to speak to boss. And I'm just gonna sit down and take a nap.
Alright, there's a pile of hay in one corner.
Nap time.
Blast. I get stabbed. I sleep.
Alright. Let's see here. Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
Dip, 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 dip,
Well, I guess everybody who isn't is taking wherever it is. I'm very good at going. Taking whatever position they want outside, and depending on what you describe on the outside of the manor, will decide how me and Sandar move in.
The manor looks as it did the night before. There's a stone wall around it, iron gate in the middle, a small path leading up to the front door.
Are there guards?
Not outside, no.
Okay. I'm gonna try the gate.
Gate's unlocked.
Okay, I'm gonna slip in. Close it behind us. Gonna. The problem is you showed me the map too quickly, because now I know it's
That's
in the
true.
door.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
There's only one door. But Artemis doesn't know that. So I'll behave. I'm gonna go up and test the door, see if it's unlocked.
Door's unlocked.
I'm gonna slowly just kind of give it a little push and stand off to the side of it, pressed
Alright.
up against the house.
Let's see here. Go ahead and roll your stealth check.
Stealth check. Okay, gonna use my good dice because I used my bad dice for the last roll. Oh, I should have used the bad dice. Okay. 12.
You have advantage.
Oh, that's
Plus
right.
10.
Yep.
And plus 10. They both do.
So even okay. I rolled a 4 again. That's with plus 10. That's still 22.
Hot damn.
Okay. Monk with buffs. I rolled a 4, guys. And I got 22.
You rolled a 4 twice and got
Are you a
22.
rogue?
I could be.
Alright, the door opens a crack. One of them stops, glances out the door, looks around, doesn't see anything. He closes the door, steps back into position.
Okay, clearly I know there's someone on the other side then. I'm going to do the same thing. Again, making sure I'm like pressed up again. Only I'm gonna really like push it open, like halfway open or more this time, before cramming myself up against the side of the house again.
So you're gonna try to like poltergeist scare them?
Yeah.
Fake them out.
Nice.
Alright, you open the door, get it about halfway open. At this point, both of them step around and both look out the door. Still not seeing anything there. One of them steps outside, looks both ways. I don't. Would it have been the wind? Never been a problem we've had before.
Okay, he stepped outside.
Yeah.
I'm gonna slip inside behind him.
That could be
Oh, for
difficult.
contortion?
Huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to make
Uh,
Sleight of hand?
check to get around them.
A dexterity check.
Because
Oh
otherwise
no,
you're
if
gonna
only
go
I
up
would.
against it.
Okay.
Well, the problem is that is Sandora
Oh!
coming with you?
I don't know.
Yeah, how are you guys seeing each other?
The invisibility has a line between them. So, like, there's kind of like, if you are invisible, you have a slight outline that you can see behind them.
Is that real or is...
No, I'm just making that bullshit up, but it's really whatever John says.
Generally, it's not an issue if multiple people were made invisible by the same spell.
Well, I got a dirty 20 on my dex save, so I can't speak for Sandara because you
Sandara
control
got a
Sandara.
It's not horrible.
Okay,
Alright,
so-
you're able to kind of slip in. The other one, at this point, hold on, now,
jeez.
let me get the map all fixed up. At this point, we're looking at, there's a dude feasting down here, another guy at a table over here. Yeah, this guy's still kind of looking at something here. Alright, so,
Nixie will slip in.
it's
as
kind
Nails will
of
slip
this
in.
situation here. So it's a tight fit.
Okay.
What you
Okay,
can
but we-
you barely slip past.
Oh boy, that
Okay.
means it's Nandara. Can Nixie slip in too?
That's not an issue for her.
Yeah.
Tiny fairy.
She will go into any door that is not open. Or not closed.
They're all closed at the moment.
She does not go
So-
anywhere.
This is. If I shoved one of them, would it break the invisibility?
It has to
Yeah,
be an
I
attack.
think so.
But John made me break invisibility when I cut the ropes.
Yeah,
That was an attack though.
Yeah, but it was a stupid
to
attack.
be fair, based on the rules
As written.
The magic itself doesn't really have a great way to tell what your intent is.
It's agitated movement,
Basically.
maybe.
When,
Okay.
when you're creeping along quietly, like, that's one thing, but when you're...
Attacks or cast a spell, so yeah.
Okay.
That would, in a sense, shoving him would be almost kind of like a grapple thing, and that's basically an attack.
So question, if
Okay.
you were invisible,
I thought it was
and
an
you
action.
shoved over a cup with your hand, would the invisibility break?
Would depend if you did it violently.
Wow, it's super finicky.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Hey, it's invisibility.
It's
not
invisibility.
gonna be-
It's pretty
not gonna
good.
be stable. Okay, so
It's completely
last
unfair.
night when I was in here, all of those doors were closed, but that was nighttime. Are any of them open now? 'Cause
No,
it's
just
daytime?
covered. They're all still closed.
Ah,
Bugger. Okay. I guess I pick up where I left off. I'm going to creep over and very slowly crack this door open. Very slowly.
If
is
there's a-
Artemis's token not on the map, or?
if
Huh?
there,
Oh, I forgot
Dumb.
to do that. I entirely forgot to do that.
if there is
it
a
makes
I was
big,
about to say.
yeah,
I'm gonna need to
Makes
make a
sense, 'cause I'm
sleight of hand
invisible.
check to open the door quietly, because there's people
Sleight of
in this
hand.
room now, so that's kind of...
Okay.
A door opening itself isn't obvious.
That was a natural one.
oh,
Again,
can Nixie assist?
Nixie can't really assist with quietly opening a door.
Well, if the door does get opened at all, then Nixie will slip in if she can.
Oh, the door gets open. The door gets opened wide and loud as Artemis goes to check whether or not the door is locked, you know. And it's kind of like you sit there, and as she pushes open the door... Okay, how do I describe this? Sorry, I'm kind of...
Oh, boy.
Okay.
that's always good.
Alright, let's check if it's locked. She grabs the door handle. And she begins slowly opening it. When suddenly, it opens quickly. And it opens very quickly. As someone from the other side has opened it at that exact moment, Artemis, leaning on the door, topples forward onto this person. Invisibility doesn't break, but he definitely knows you're there now.
Kid, I
Artemis,
And
there are just so many traps in this
Even
building.
as you're doing it, he just kind of says, "What the frick?" He just falls over.
Okay, I'm going to leap back and cram myself right here against the wall. And like the corner up against the fireplace.
Okay,
True
hold on.
tactics.
Let me grab Sandara as well.
Nixie wouldn't be capable of opening a door, right? She's too small.
Oh, she could. It would just be noticeable.
Okay.
But we wouldn't have our giant, fumbly human-like bodies next to the door.
Let's see.
Plus, she can
we
come
just
back
talk
from the
about-
dead anyways. There's that.
Yes.
Artemis.
Yes.
You lied to us. I thought you took out all of the traps in this place.
You're not
Yeah,
there. Shut
this
up.
place is cursed, honestly, on you because you keep
It
rolling
is.
really bad natural ones.
I hate this
Yeah.
pattern. I hate it.
Sandara's still here. She's gonna see what's happening and kind of dart out of the way as well. This guy has drawn his weapons. He is rushing out the door. Oh! Something just hit me! The two guys are at the door like, move out, there's something here. You're gonna kind of spread out. I'm gonna need you to re-roll that stealth check.
Okay.
Is Nixie
Here we
gonna
go.
have to roll too, or no? She too small.
Okay.
Depends on what she's
Is that
doing.
still with? Is that still with advantage?
For now, yes.
Okay. Oh, natural 18. And so, and with that's 28, and then with my buff, that's 36.
Oh, that might not matter.
Damn. What's Sandara roll?
Let's see.
26. It's pretty good.
Well, no, that's not Sandara. That one was a natural 20 for one of the werewolves on this perception check.
I see.
So that could be different.
Yes.
Oi.
Boy!
Okay. Sandara is doing quite well on stealth.
Yeah.
Mostly going fine.
I know
Except,
all of this is happening, right? Because
one werewolf exits this room. What's going? Hey! And he looks over. And the weird thing about invisibility is that you can't really be seen, Artemis or Sandara. But there's just the faintest shadow of a person being cast from the fireplace on the floor.
Like, from me or from Sandara?
Looks like it's from Sandara. And he looks over.
Okay.
What's that? And he's gonna start pulling out a... He's gonna start pulling out a spear and leveling it back.
Nixie
Okay.
is going to fly right up to Artemis, tap her on the shoulder, and kind of give her a quick whisper of, "Do you want them to come in or no?"
And that's enough time for
No.
the spear fly.
No. Okay, got it.
Man, during that time, I was gonna, like, wave Sandara to run out the door.
That is a 6 to hit, though, so it goes flying off. It lands right at your feet, Artemis. And the other guy's, whoa! What was that for? He's like, there's something there! Could not see it! It's right there! And he's gonna start walking towards Sandara's position. She's moving, but so is the shadow, and he's kind of, grab it! And a couple of other guys have seen this now that it started moving. It's a little more obvious, and they're starting to close in on their position.
Now that these guys are distracted, can I have Nixie do something?
Sure.
I want her... This is a door over here, right?
Yeah?
Can Nixie try and open it and go in?
Oh, yeah, sure. Nixie opens the door just in time to see a man walking towards her.
Fuck!
What in the gosh darn frick? I'm censoring that language for obvious reasons. There is... This man is a little different from the others. He's maybe dressed a little nicer. A little more... A little less rough around the edges. And he's gonna pull out a short sword, and in a second he's gonna start taking a swipe at the fairy if she doesn't do anything.
Can she back up?
Okay, she backs up, and he's gonna start chasing.
She can fly, so she's just gonna head to the top of the roof where he can't reach. She's invisible too, so she can just do that. John, do you mind if I just send you a fairy token real quick, so we don't have to keep doing the stupid block circle thing? Or should I
Well,
just
hold
do the
on.
block?
Really, we don't entirely need the tokens for the stealth mission.
Okay.
This was more just a visual. I don't know. I dropped all your tokens there. But,
Alright.
Okay.
so,
Wow.
if he's chasing... Because the roof in here is only like 10 feet high, so she can't fly up to the ceiling to be out of his reach.
She can sail to the ceiling and fly backwards.
This is true. Chases her out the door. Sees this going on. What?
Okay.
All of us are invisible, so I have no clue what's going on.
While all that's going on, I'm going to tap Sandara on the shoulder and just, like, point at the door and just, like, wave her towards it. Like, just the exit.
Alright, she's gonna try to go for it, but these guys are also gonna try and grab her. Let's see.
They have disadvantage.
Who's invisible?
Invisibility isn't god powers, y'all. You gotta
Yeah.
keep that in mind.
But only one of them saw her.
Several of them see her now.
Oh,
Once
okay,
it's
that's...
been pointed out, it's a lot easier to see.
I want to rules check that really badly, but I'm also not trying to be
Well,
a
I
rules
also
lawyer.
make the rules, so screw you.
That's true. That's true. That's
okay.
fair.
That's a little more antagonistic than usual. Okay.
I make the rules.
Okay. Let's see here. If they're both grabbing, that's going to be athletics checks with disadvantage on their part. She's got athletic at a normal. Let's see. It's going to be these two. So we'll start with that. Okay.
Come on, Sindara, do good.
8.
Okay, it's terrible.
7,
It's terrible.
Yeah, that's what we got. So that was the 1. So his highest would have been, his lowest would be.
That was even worse.
I know, right?
Wow.
One of those was a natural 1.
Okay, now
But let's not try and jinx it.
we just need Sandara to roll decent. Oh yes!
That's better than
That's
decent.
a natural 20.
That's a natural 20.
Each of these
Nice.
guys comes towards her,
We're
lands
invisible.
kind of face first on the ground. She deftly makes her way around, just kind of starts nimbly going around towards the exit. Several of these guys say, "Follow that shadow!" And at least 4 of these dudes make their way outside and begin attempting to
Yes.
follow.
Yes.
As Nixie sees that, I kind of relay to Brovik. Let's move a little bit eastward, because Sandara's heading that way, and we don't want to run into a pack of werewolves, so let's go over.
Yeah, the rest of you outside see the door swing open on its own, and then 4 very large werewolf men run out, spreading out. And they're attempting to chase a shadow, which is a lot more difficult in the open daylight. But they're gonna follow in what they believe is the general directions.
Follow in what you believe in. I don't know what that
Things are going well, I see.
is. Something like that, but Armus is there alone right now.
Okay. There's still 3 in here. I've got to wait and watch them. 'Cause
Alright.
I'm still invisible to them.
And Nixie's
'Cause I-
also in here and
So
invisible.
I had the good sense to get next to the fireplace. In the corner.
The, well-dressed man. Get up off your faces! This guy comes out. This guy comes out. Boss, the prisoner in here is being a little... He can shoot things out of his face. It's weird. Boss says, well, did you stab him? I did, and he's resting for now. Well, then just leave him that way. We'll get a detail of people to make sure he comes quietly in a little bit. Now. Alright, well that thing's gone. Those 4 gotta handle it, because we can't leave this.
That guy came out of this room, right?
This one did. Not the one who's speaking that. That was this one.
Alright. Is there enough time for when that door opens for Nixie to go into?
Oh yeah.
Alright, Nixie.
Honey Fairy.
There's a Brutus in here.
Wait, no.
Right.
Right there. Oh boy.
This is
I-
mortal
Not even a
enemy.
bed, it's
I
just
forgot
bed.
about the second part of this, that we have to get him out.
Yeah.
Possible.
Brutus?
I was hoping a lot more of them
Nixie
would
showed
chase Sandara.
She's invisible.
This
For
is
the
nothing.
best.
She's been invisible this
Nixie
whole
is
time.
basically permanently invisible.
For the most part, unless she wants herself to be shown.
That's kind of broken, but okay.
Mostly casting
It's a
non-invisibility.
familiar. If you want my patron himself to say, hey, you can't have this pact anymore.
Every time you
let's-
say
so
that,
what's
it's a little
Nixie
more
gonna do?
likely.
Oh shit. Okay.
What's the freaking
Alexi's
invisible
in there.
Tinkerbell gonna do?
Oh, right. Is there keys anywhere?
There are keys on the table, actually.
Guess I'll just unlock the cage.
Okay.
Or Nixie will.
Nixie needs to make a strength check because they're keys and she's a fairy.
What's Nixie -2? Boy.
Oh boy.
Boy.
Nixie is more in the dex department.
What's that?
Good roll. Good roll. Good roll.
I'm gonna use the grog die. Or no, I'll use the glitter die, because that's more in fairies and bullshit.
Do it.
That's a -7.
B.
Okay.
Well, no, probably not.
Not the keys.
Oh, no.
She lifts up. Oh, gets him almost off the table. They drop to the table. This guy
That makes
sticks his
noise,
head
right?
back- Yes, it does. This guy sticks his head back in here. What?
I make eye contact with him. I want him to think I did it.
Boss, we got any more of those anti-magic restraints?
God damn it.
Oh shit. Let's-
You imbeciles, you should have started with those. And you can check the storeroom, but at this point, if you've already got him in there, that's got... why do I pay you to do anything? And, he's actually going to start coming. Doot, 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 doot. You can press yourself up against the wall, fair enough. He's gonna start descending down a trapdoor.
There's only 3 of them in there now. 4, technically. Is the door still
Trapdoor.
open? Can Nixie fly back out?
You see.
Yeah.
Nixie will fly back out, go over to Artemis, tap her on the shoulders, to let her know that she's there, and just wait to see if she... Shit, she can't talk. Fuck. Just help me if you want me. She'll just relay that, like tap me or something if you want them to come in or not. If not, then just don't touch me. I miss using the voice mod thing, but it's making everything glitchy. Stupid high pixie voice.
This is interesting. Because there's way more
You're
werewolves
telling me.
in here than I intended on dealing with.
Mr. John, man, why would you ever intend there'd be a low amount of werewolves?
I know.
Stormed their base.
Is there
True.
anything that looks... Is the trap door lockable? Like, does it have a latch or something?
No. It's a trapdoor.
Dang.
Good idea, though.
Wait, is that spear still next to me? The dude who threw it at Sandara?
Yeah, it's on the floor.
Is it special?
It just looks like a spear.
Darn.
It ain't a special spear.
Okay.
Oh, also, Nixie will also relay that Brutus is in there.
Well, I know that because the dude came out and said, the prisoner.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fair.
So, let me see here. How do I get the rest of them to go outside?
Sacrifice the fairy! Sacrifice the fairy! Let me eat the fairy! Let me eat the fairy!
That'll solve
There
literally
right
all
now.
of our problems. All of
So,
them in one fell swoop.
Artemis is going to use a single finger to tap Nixie on her tiny, tiny shoulder. And she's going to... First off, she's going to send up a quick prayer to Besmara, because everyone is bad at charades. She's going to point at Nixie. She's going to point at the door. And she's going to make, like, cup her hands around her mouth like a shouting. And point at the door again.
Nixie, you get to interpret that.
Okay. Well, I said if she decided to poke me, that means call in the cavalry.
But I didn't poke you. I tapped you on the shoulder. But oh dear,
I
you'll
will be
have
the
to
same
interpret
thing.
that. I can't explain it.
I mean, yeah,
I understood exactly what you want, but
she did.
kind of follow
He didn't
instructions.
just tap you, so that's up to your interpretation.
Baby roll intelligence.
50-50. Okay, Nixie has
There's
two
a
ideas
dice.
of what that means, and she's honestly 50-50 on it. So I'll roll and we'll see evens and odds.
Coin flip.
I don't have
Evans
a
for
coin.
victory.
Actually, no, I do have a coin. I can grab a coin.
I got a coin right here if you want me to roll.
Nah, I want to roll.
Gotcha.
This job.
I haven't died.
It's fairy.
Come on. Come on.
Okay,
I don't,
so-
I don't even know that one of those is the correct interpretation. I'm just
So-
assuming that one of them is.
Heads is going to be calling the cavalry. Tails is going to be whatever the other interpretation of this is. That wasn't a good flip.
Oh, my heart.
I'm not gonna look. I'm just gonna show it to the camera.
I don't think we're going to be able to see it.
We can't see it.
It's a great disc.
Well, I'm looking at the back of it and it's head, so I'm assuming that's gonna mean that
It's tails. Yeah.
And the tails idea
Yeah.
was which door did you point to?
The
This
exit.
one? The exit?
Yeah.
Was the Tails idea that she had was go over to the exit, yell as loud as possible to get their attention, and then lead them on a goose chase.
Yes, that's exactly it.
Okay, you're lucky today. Nixie will fly to the center, and in her tiny little shriek voice, it's like, "Hey, you motherfuckers! Come and get me, you stupid werewolf bitches!" And just out the door.
Glorious.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow, that was
Tiny brain.
that was perfect.
Oh, you know what it is? It's dog brain.
Elegant.
Dude, perfect.
Werewolf. So that.
Those two are staying.
Oh.
But two of them kind of, squirrel!
Quick retcon. I
Basically.
say. Quick retcon. I say brutes instead of bitches because that works better.
Okay.
Stupid werewolf brutes.
For a second, Brutus swears he heard the fly scream his voice. Where? Where?
At this point,
Wait, is the cell still unlocked? Or
at this
Yeah,
point,
because I
they-
didn't get the keys.
At this point, the
Oh.
trapdoor opens.
Oh no.
Man returns. Pair of manacles made of a dark material held in his hands. Comes out. What? Where did they go? Oh, some kind of thing shouted and they ran out after it.
Okay, I have a
So
question.
You're telling me? Yeah. Yes.
Sorry, continue. He's still standing
No.
there.
He's still there carrying on the conversation.
Would it be possible for me to snatch the manacles out of his hands and snap them on his wrists?
Oh.
That's a quick reversal play.
Fucking power play.
It's gonna be an opposed check of some sort. That's gonna be sleight
That
of
feels like
hand on
something-
your part and athletics on his.
That feels
Okay.
like something
No,
you'd have to roll a nat 20 to do on Brutus.
He's surprised.
Okay, which way is he facing?
He's facing away from you at the moment, so he is going to be surprised by this. This will break your invisibility, by the way.
Right. I'm
And I know when
gonna
the invisibility
come around to
breaks,
this
right?
side of him so that I can bolt because I'm a coward. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try and grab the manacles out of his hands and snap them on him. That's
If this
sleight of
works,
hand.
Make a slide.
Sleight of hand?
Well, because you also have to get both of his hands together. So you have to kind of shove his hands together, grab the manacles, and snap them on there. That's not a simple process.
Come on, superheroes do it all the time.
She's not the
Do sleight of
Flash.
You could have just like grabbed the keys, opened the gate, and we could have beat the shit out of them, but no.
Go
Whoa.
ahead and make a sleight of hand check for me.
Okay, here we
Oh,
go.
there's a
Here we
room.
go.
Invisibility breaks,
Oh,
right?
that's really good.
Oh.
I realize
good
invisibility
enough.
breaks, right?
That's 22.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, get fucked.
Okay. You're able to grab the manacles. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to immediately swing them around and slam them on his hands. It's just a lot to do. But in the
Okay.
space of a normal amount of time, you can get those manacles out of his hands, yeah.
But I'm visible.
Yes, you are.
Okay. I'm just gonna.
There's about
I assume he's just.
half a second where you all just stare at each other.
Okay. I'm
Hello
gonna give
there.
him a little wave. Gonna give him a little wave, and then I'm gonna jab a silver arrow in.
Alright.
You mean the knife or the arrow?
An arrow.
Okay.
Go ahead and make a
Just-
strength check for me.
I know invisibility breaks, right? I've said this.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
You said strength.
Yes, strength.
Okay, that's 10.
You jam it into his armor, but it hits the armor. It doesn't pierce skin, unfortunately.
Okay.
And
Things are going well.
I'm gonna need you to roll initiative now.
Great. Awesome. Amazing. Okay. That was worse. That was a 2.
Nice.
So that's wow.
Speak up about
So-
it, comment.
That's a total of 7.
Well,
That's
I mean,
wonderful.
I put it in chat, and y'all can agree or not.
Well, that's just John's call, so you should speak up to him about it.
Okay, once I hear the invisibility break, can I ask the rest of the... Hey, Artemis's invisibility just broke. Maybe we should check in, because I can't see in that room right now. Nixie just dipped.
Of course.
Alright, well, either you ain't going in than I am. Then I try to make my way
It's up
in
to
close
John.
to... Yeah, if John. I guess, whatever.
What?
Can I make my way towards the freaking house now?
Okay, hold on. Basically, he's asking, does he know that the invisibility broke on Artemis?
He would
Yes,
say-
I know that.
Okay.
And then I will repeat that, and then I want to head in, if I can, or get close to the door to see what's happening.
You can roll initiative.
Okay.
This is terrible.
In fact, everybody roll initiative. Just bring it everybody. Yeah.
How about me?
Yes, you
Yay.
too.
Sweet.
Actually, not too bad.
You roll initiative. You roll initiative. Everybody,
Everybody
roll
roll
initiative.
initiative.
Oh,
shit.
dang.
Alright, that works.
Nice.
That's
That
fair.
is
Y'all gotta
25.
understand that I'm trying to work this out here. If only
I-
partially because I'm slowly realizing that having the ability to turn invisible basically means you can pull off any heist ever. So, still trying to work some things out here.
To be fair, if they were in werewolf form, they have big smell.
This is true.
And also, there's other things like magical sensor detection for bigger
Yes, but
hospitals.
not
like I-
everyone is a mage.
Yeah, we have only 2 on here, and we might be getting rid of one because one is just like kind of, you know.
Okay. 25 to 20.
25.
Nice.
15 to 20.
19.
10 to 15.
14.
14.
I think I have the higher dex.
Definitely.
That's a fair bet.
Uh... 5 to 10.
7.
Oh no.
What's your dex?
My dex? My dex is 5.
Alright. Well, I rolled initiative entirely in keeping with, statistical trends. Alright, Frank, you're up next. You're up first.
Okay, so obviously I would like to get in the house, in the building.
Okay. You kind of, rush forwards, into hold on, I gotta clear this out now. There you go, up there. Okay, so based on the way things are set up, we're gonna say because there is the gate and the path, and it would be weird for you to be inside that, all of your movement is gonna get you to this door frame right here. So like here.
Okay, I'm fine with that. And just to be clear, I'm holding in my hand, holding my shield and my pistol.
Okay.
And
That's not a combo I've ever heard of, but I
Me neither.
that'll end my turn.
All right, Brevit.
The exact same thing.
All right, also rushing up there. Robin.
Do I put my token?
If I get in there, that uses my action, right?
Yes, you're basically having to dash to get up that far.
Still have a bonus action, right?
Yeah.
Can I see in?
Yeah.
Throw a storm cloud in there. Let's see, where's the draw shape thing?
Okay, hold on, I gotta get a token for Nixie.
Oh, didn't she just yeet herself off?
Yeah, she did.
She kind of went outside.
This is true. Sorry, I'm used to Robin bothering me about it.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rude.
Bad.
My hatred for familiars is not going away anytime soon.
It's fair, man. I get it. My next
Alright.
character definitely won't have a familiar, but it might have a pet.
Brutus, you would be up after Robin.
It's time to rage, and I'm gonna try and pry
Wait,
those
hold on.
bars.
Stormcloud immediately gets an attack.
Oh, right.
So I should roll on. Let's give it Sornash.
Go for it.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Oh,
I will prove to you. Natural 20. I don't know if you can see that.
Okay.
Natural
Let's see
20.
that.
I need to
Alright.
brag, right?
Hate to ask,
Yeah.
but is there any way we could take a 5 minute? Is there any way we could take like a 5 minute right here because I have to go take care of some shit.
That's
Okay.
fine.
Or
Give it
I'm gonna roll
Play without
damage
me, I
real
don't
quick if that's cool.
Well, he may have some abilities he wants to use on that, so hold off on that.
okay. That's good.
Like
I would like
damage?
I would like to obtain.
Hold off
a
on
good
the damage.
sustenance.
He has some things.
Okay.
Shred it down on a little note or something.
Okay. So we're taking 500.
I'll go
step
get some
away
food. I'll be back.
Okay. If we're doing this, I'll take advantage of this and go take a piss real quick.
You know, I knew I was forgetting to do something. I forgot to watch that shitty movie we were talking about last night. I really don't want to. It's 2 whole hours.
I mean, you don't have to.
But like, what if they're right and it's just incredible and like an underground Provence masterpiece or some shit?
I don't trust people on that kind of thing.
Me neither, but I
Hey,
have
gotta
to.
figure, like, basically, if you're not magical and somebody turns invisible, you're kind of screwed.
Yeah. Maybe you could do some kind of overhaul, like for our games, like you did with, Detect Magic. No, not Detect Magic.
Identify.
Identify. Right. You could do something like that.
Yeah, Oh well, Soren Ash is kind of a dick. He deserves it. And by kind of, I mean he executes people on a monthly basis, so.
It's not happening today. Or maybe it is. Shit, we don't know.
Yeah. Whew.
I'm thinking.
My hatred of familiars is almost entirely irrational, but very much present.
I've noticed. Is there like any reason in particular that you play with a familiar in like a past game and you were just like, no, fuck this?
Partially, I did have a cleric who insisted on... There was a while there where we had a familiar who was a bird, whose basic basically his sole purpose was to provide the help action directly before Rogue took his turn, so that he would get sneak attack every single. Which, to be fair, usually Rogues would do, but let's just say the manner in which he did it was rather. It was a very technical use of the rules, shall we say? And
Bullshitter.
between that and I don't know. It's just a lot of things. I also, animal familiars don't bother me nearly as much as something about fairies, man. I freaking hate fairies. Like my least favorite thing ever. I don't know why.
Like,
Okay,
very
guys,
specifically,
Mr.
or
Beck.
paid.
It's the same. I think it's the same deal as like anime makes me vaguely uncomfortable for some reason. Something about just the idea, like the art style,
You just-
puts me off.
You just have not been exposed to any anime.
I've been exposed to more than I want.
I feel like it's you get
just
more
the art
comfortable if you're
style.
exposed at a young age. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah,
The
it's a
art
very
style
different art
makes
style
me
to
a
most
little
of Western
uncomfortable.
things.
A
Yeah.
lot of the weirdest thing is like I feel like the art style just makes me weirdly uncomfortable, and I can't really explain that. It's just
Well, that's what I'm saying. You just need to get you just need to get used to it. It's like switching from a game from like 2005 to a game in 2018. At first, it just makes you feel weird.
Yeah, like when was your first exposition to anime, Tuck?
When I saw something on Reddit say that Full Metal Alchemist was amazing, and I was bored with nothing else to watch, I'm like, I'll watch this.
And how old were you?
Like probably 16, 15, something like
Oh,
that.
wow, okay. Well, I was exposed to it at like 6 years old because they were rerunning Dragon Ball Z on Spanish television, and that's what I was watching at the time. So I was used to it at a very young age. So I feel like that's kind of the thing. If you're exposed to it at a very young age, you get used to it. The older you get, the less likely you are to actually like be tolerant to it.
What are we talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
exposing to?
Anime.
Ah. And the
We're
first
gonna-
anime I ever watched, unfortunately, was Dragon Ball GT.
Ew.
I know, right?
We need to just like clockwork
Also
orange
Azuma 11.
Jonathan to watch like Full Metal Alchemist or something.
Fucking
know.
Full Metal Alchemist is amazing, dude.
I
The
know.
first series is hard to get through, but after that, it's awesome.
It's not hard to get through. It's just that the ending was fucking weird and bullshitty.
Yeah, it was just the ending was a little too thoughty.
I don't remember the fucking reason why they diverged from the manga. I think it was like
Because it wasn't finished yet.
right. That's it. I think it's funny how John came at the exact end of our anime conversation.
Mm-hmm.
it's in my special power. I do apologize, Robin, if I've been a little hard. It's been a long day, and I really, really, really hate fairies.
Oh no, it's fine, man. I get it.
So, goodness, it's just like these guys. There's just nothing they can do against invisible dudes. I can't. I love. We're not in really a position where it makes sense in this campaign.
Wait a
to
minute,
do
hold
things
on.
Like this, but
Hold on. You guys might hate me for this, but I mean, werewolves are part dog, right?
Well, like
Okay.
like in their hybrid or wolf forms, they would probably be able to smell you, but they're not
Yeah.
hanging out in those forms.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay.
Because they're like hanging around town, and this is their off time. This is where they
Right.
get to be human.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
There will be a day when you're dealing with like wizards and people who can put up, like magical sensors and stuff. But that doesn't.
I mean,
match
to
the
be fair,
point
on your
of
point,
you know, so-
To be fair on your point, John, we did get caught.
This is true.
We did get caught.
We got
Like,
caught because of a nat 20. It's a little different.
And you know what? We could also get stealth because we could also get great stealth because of a nat 20. It works both ways.
Yeah, fair enough. But the only reason we were caught is because of a nat 20.
However, while not justified, you can understand my frustration.
I understand
Yeah,
your frustration.
definitely.
I bet you're
is
happy
what?
as hell that
I'm
Nixie's out of the way
not
now.
pulling for the bad guys. I just spent a lot of time on them.
Actually, now that I think about it, if there was ever a situation where Robin's pack had to get switched, Pact of the Tome would be a good idea because I have that demonic book now, so maybe there's some weird influential power swing.
Would be interesting.
John, just count your blessings that you're not the DM who had one of his boss monsters defeated in a single action, not an attack, just an action. Because you know what the fucking rogue did? He dropped a bunch of ball bearings, and he had the monster roll a dex save, natural 1, and they were using, what's it called? Disastrous failure. So like when you roll on that 1, you roll a d100 to see how badly whichever side fails. The monster rolled another nat 1, so it died immediately. It set itself on fire and sank into the ocean.
Oh my god.
I mean, I feel like that would... I do love the idea of like the critical hit and critical failure decks. Like, I think they're interesting. But on the other hand, I also feel like they're pretty complicated. Like, it's just one more thing to keep track of when you're in the middle of like combat or something.
Yeah,
And so
that's
I
fair.
kind of hit the point where I just try and it's pretty easy to extrapolate typically. Like, in a lot of games, the fact that you rolled a natural 20 on a stealth check and one of them rolled a natural 20 on a perception check, and things like those natural ones would not have nearly as much of an effect. Because technically, critical hits and critical failures, even critical failures, don't really affect anything but attacks. And so, generally, criticals only account for attacks, but I think it's more fun if we do it the other way.
Do rogues have to take a natural 1 with reliable talent?
I will decide on that when we get a rogue, but I don't think it's ever explicitly talked about.
Fair.
We don't have a rogue right now, so I don't have to worry about it.
Yet.
Bless them.
Just you
Also-
wait.
Literally none of you care.
How about
Whatever I did to OBS worked.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
That's pretty sweet.
It has not consumed very much CPU at all. So
Alright, are we over here?
Yours.
Does not appear your
Aye,
goods.
Yes, yours. Oh yeah, y'all can stick your tokens on the map now if you haven't already.
Alright.
Yeah, we'll get a Nixie token worked out at some point. I just have to find one that doesn't make me cringe inside.
Honestly, I feel really bad having a familiar because I know how much you hate it.
Like, it's not your fault. It's really something I need to get over. Still...
hey, if you
Are you complaining about familiars?
Yes.
Yeah.
John, no, sorry, King, I have the best idea.
for
Well,
You remember how you did that one edit for Violet, not me, the character?
yeah.
Get a picture of Tinkerbell, put like an alt girl wig on her, and like a fucking pink and purple dress or whatever, and boom, we have a token for Nixie.
Well, I mean,
Why don't
that's
you
a
just
simple
use the
matter
little
of
pixie
changing
icon?
color levels in Photoshop. I wouldn't even have to hardly do anything.
Yeah.
Why don't you just use the D&D pixie icon? Does it bother you that much to use a pixie?
Because it's funny.
I didn't think there was a Nixie. Oh wait, there is. That's right. It's your Warlock thing. Sorry.
why
I
not?
forget all the things.
Why not use something like this? Here.
Oh, that's actually awesome.
Ah, that is really cool, but she's like a humanoid for fairy.
Nah, she's
Okay,
prettier.
See, here's the deal. That's cool.
You mean
The
the boys?
humanoid form makes me cringe a little bit. I don't know why. Differing
Yeah.
tastes, I guess. That's.
I feel like John had a bad experience when he first bought Tinkerbell.
But it's so ugly.
See, that's
though.
That's not a fairy. That's a
Ugly.
butterfly. That's a butterfly
It's-
hybrid.
It's ugly and also over-sexualized, and I hate both of those things.
I mean, the second one, I'll
Kidding
grant
me?
you, yes. But it's not
Look at
ugly.
the absolute lack of titty. That is impressive for modern day.
I kind of
I don't know,
want to
We're
agree
all
with
here
Lord, but let's
now.
move on.
Let's get off of this. Anyway.
Yeah. You're the one who started it.
Let's not get into who started it.
Alright.
It
Whose
just
turn
is.
even is it? It's Robin's
It's
turn.
mine.
He hit the natural 20. Roll damage.
Death.
8 full damage, so 14 points of lightning damage.
Alright. 14 points of lightning damage with that.
Or no, 16.
16?
8 times 2 is 16.
Is that pure dice? There's no modifier for that, right?
I rolled an 8.
Okay, so yeah.
I rolled max damage, 8 times 2. So 16.
Hiccup.
That's the strongest amount of an attack that thing can do.
Alright, yeah, we'll take 16 points a day.
Eldritch Bleh.
No.
As
Not that
Robin
way.
does his now very signature, brings out a hand, conjures up this kind of cloud that hovers in the middle of the room. It's definitely a little weird because you're not outside and the air to form it kind of appears out of nowhere. So it's almost a brownish color. There's lots of dust and little bits of grit and dirt, but this little bit of static charge begins to across and one kind of slings out, not slings out, what does the lightning do? Lightning zaps out, kind of nicks Soren Ash in the back. There's probably a little bit of a burn there, but he's got other things on his mind at the moment.
You see, when you gave that description, I immediately just thought of an ass blast.
No, thank you.
Eldritch ass.
What do you mean? You don't like a good old-fashioned ass blast?
Shut up.
Alright, with this, these two...
Wait, my
werewolves-
turn.
Oh, yeah. Wait, why did
Okay.
I... Okay, yeah, you go for this. Hey, I'll do it today.
So, bonus action rage, I'm gonna use my action to try and pry these bars apart even more so that I can step out because
Make a strength
I
check
hear
with
combats
advantage.
and I want in. That rolled out onto my cue. Oh shit, that's a nat 20, okay. Oh!
Alright, you, through some sheer miracle, managed to bend the outline of a Brutus into the bars with just enough space inside that you could step through.
Fucking sweet. So I'm just gonna...
It's because he heard the pixie. It's because he heard the pixie.
Yes.
Oh dude, I'm starving. I've been in here for hours. I didn't get any food. I want to eat Nixie. So really quick, I'm gonna stroll my way out on here.
Alright, yeah. So action, you can use your movement.
Mhm.
Yeah, you see this going on.
Where is Fly?
You all hear this.
And I'm gonna end my turn there.
Alright. Now we have two werewolves. Things just got weird real fast. They're not really used to dealing with anything other than peasants and fish creatures. But, when in doubt, turn into a wolf. That's the motto I left my life with.
No.
So, let's see here. They're going to... You can see as their already hairy visages begin to stretch and darken, and their faces kind of... it's weird. It's like they droop and then snap back up as the very bones in their body. It sounds like they're breaking and then reforming. It does not sound like it would be... It sounds very painful, and there's a little bit of whimpering going on. But they're kind of used to it at this point, and within a second, you can see these twisted, dark gray, clawed forms that manifest as these two each turn into their hybrid forms.
Cough, cough, furry cough.
Have to though?
Now let's
I'm very happy that you went with like a vampire, or no, what the fuck? A werewolf in London approach as opposed to like a Twilight approach where they're like physically hurting while they're transforming. I think that's pretty cool.
Alright, let's see, yeah. Alright, that's action. So that's going to end both of their turns. Artemis, now you're up.
I'm up. Okay.
Yes.
The
cavalry has arrived.
Okay, so let's see. First off, I'm gonna take out Rattlebone's dagger. Or do I want to just? Yeah. I'm gonna spin around in my fist for a moment, and I'm just gonna slash across Aaron Avenir Sorinash.
Avamar.
Yeah. Okay. So what kind of roll was that? Just
What are you doing?
I am trying to slash.
With what?
Sorinash. With Rattlebone's dagger.
Okay,
Or
that's a dagger attack. I think you're actually proficient with daggers.
Yeah.
Okay. So, is that strength or... I don't have dagger stuff.
It should be
it's a dex attack. It's just like a dex weapon.
so almost
Pretty
like your
sure
normal
you're-
fist.
I'm pretty sure you're just gonna treat this like your martial die, because it's a monk
Yeah.
weapon.
You know what? It is basically an unarmed strike.
Yeah, because it is a martial weapon.
Okay, so do I just make an unarmed strike attack?
Mechanically, yes.
It's also just a monk weapon.
Mechanically, yes.
Okay,
Except
because
for not
everybody
the
was
word
talking
blows.
over one another. Okay, that is 21 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Okay. What die is that to damage?
D4. Wait, actually, no. You would use your monk die, martial arts die. So whatever your unarmed strike
Oh.
is.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that is... I rolled a 2.
Perfect.
I rolled a 2. I don't know if anything adds to that.
Dexterity.
You're just
man.
treating it like an unarmed
Bonus.
strike.
You're just treating it like an unarmed strike.
It's basically exactly the same. Damage.
Okay.
Attack roll.
Okay, then that's-
add your dexterity as
that-
your proficiency bonus, and then damage. Do the damage die. Add your dexterity. Pretty basic stuff.
Okay, so that's a total of 7 then.
All right, you managed to kind of bring it out, slash it across him. He seems marginally surprised at this. He's not used to that particular reaction. He takes the slash and kind of turns back towards you and growls a little bit. But that's gonna be that.
Okay, and I get a second attack,
This is true.
right? So I'm gonna do the exact same thing, because, I mean, it's silver, so I'm trusting to that. Let's see, that is not nearly as good. That is 11 to hit.
That one, you managed to kind of push him backwards a little bit with that last strike, and so he's out of range as you bring it back around.
Okay, with that, I'm going to spend a key point.
Now, do
To-
note, by the way, your flurry of blows probably won't work with the dagger because that is unarmed strength.
I know, I'm not trying to do that.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm going to use a key point to use Step of the Wind to disengage.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to get out of there. Because I don't want to be anywhere near that. Because I was
Like
just
the
standing
four-way
right in front of
lineup you
them.
have by the door.
Yep, because I was standing right by them when the bones were going. And I didn't like that.
All right.
You guys think the current way we're standing, we're in height order?
Oh,
Continue.
You know what? You actually are, dude. You fucking are.
yep.
That's true. That's so funny.
That's incredible. Holy shit.
It's beautiful.
If I was right there at the right, it would be perfect.
All right. Let's see here.
Hate myself. I notice these things while we're having a life and death situation.
Okay. Let's see here. He's gonna turn around. Not a fan of you, but that's not the direction he wants to go in. He's gonna swing around. 5, 10, 15, 20. He's gonna go the Brutus route.
What you want?
Attack of opportunity. Attack of opportunity from the
This
lightning.
is true. Go for it.
Let's see, you got me a natural 20 last time. Can't do it twice, so technically... Yeah, that's cocked. Another natural 20. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I will show...
Is it just me, or has there been a lot of fucking natural 20s this round?
Listen, I'm sorry. I apologize. But no. Dang, and that grog die is really hard to roll a natural 20 on for some reason. Alright, let's do this.
You guys remember when Artemis
Okay,
rolled
not as much.
2 natural ones?
8 points of damage and 10 feet
Spread
removed
the
from
love.
him. I don't know if that gets him there or not.
He still gets there, but
Okay. Yeah, 8 points of lightning
he's
damage.
looking pretty rough.
Already? Really? Really? How much damage have we done to him so far? I did 16 on the first one. Artemis hit him again for like, what, 7? And then I
think
did it
this
for
might have
another-
been-
Wait, it was probably double because silver.
I think this might have been a power.
Well,
So is
yeah,
he gonna hit me?
yeah, he's gonna pull out a hand axe. No, he's gonna pull out a
You
short
may-
sword.
You can
He has a
certainly
short sword
try.
in one hand and a hand axe in the other. So he's gonna go for the
These aren't.
short sword. He has advantage on this roll thanks to his special
What the fuck? You got a
ability.
nat 20.
Yes, he did.
Mm.
With the addition of the sneak attack damage, that's going to be a total of 30 points of damage with that short sword.
Isn't he raging?
Why does he have sneak attack? I could see him coming, couldn't I?
Because he's
Yes,
probably
he's
a swashbuckler rogue.
So since you are by yourself, you have no allies within 5 feet. He has advantage in sneak attack.
That's fucking silly. Fine. So that's half
There.
15.
Alright. He's gonna use...
However, I will cast
Okay.
Hellish Rebuke.
Okay, go for it.
So he will make a dexterity saving throw.
16.
That's... Let me check.
Probably succeeds.
It does. So I'm gonna roll 2d10 and he will take half of that. That's 11, so that's halved to 5. 5 fire damage.
5 fire damage. Okay.
I feel him stab into me and I'm kinda like, hey, stop that. So I smack him with a fiery palm.
Whack!
Alright.
Yep.
He is going to use his bonus action to dash.
Motherfucker's gonna run away from me.
Yeah.
Opportunity!
And nope,
Wait, no,
not
reduce
attack of
reaction.
opportunity because swashbuckler.
Right.
That is such
And he
bullshit.
already used his reaction.
Yes. So, Frank,
I am
you're up
salty
now.
as fuck. I hate this.
Dude,
Okay.
don't complain.
I
to
hate
me
that
right
we're
now.
winning so easily.
I am unable to feel empathy for you at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay,
Almost a
so
bit too easy.
I'm going to take a
Tip
move
for all
action.
The DMs at home, don't build your bad guys as rogues.
Okay,
I thought he was
I'm
going to be a
gonna-
werewolf, though.
so Frank is going to move over there,
Yep.
and then he's going to pull out his pistol while kind of hiding behind his shield,
Okay.
and he's going to shoot this werewolf twice with
Okay.
his silver bullets.
Who knew silver bullets were so easy to make? Go for it.
Okay.
Apparently Frog.
Let's see here. That is going to be what is the
Just wait till you're
27
level
27
6
to
and you're
hit.
fighting a Baylor. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
okay? And let's see here.
Oh no.
That is going to be 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. Okay.
Yep. And then does a 17 hit.
17 also hits.
Okay. And that is going to be
You said
11
7
points
of damage on that last one?
yeah, no. 12
12
points.
and then 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, and then 11.
23.
Big damage.
Alright. Yeah,
And that'll end
you-
my turn.
Yeah, you pull out the pistol, kind of hide it behind the shield. You see this guy just off the tail end of his transformation, and you take 2 pot shots, and there's just 2 little splurts out of his torso. It almost catches. He kind of tumbles backwards. He is totally caught off guard. There's this loud noise. Who knows how far away that
no.
can be heard.
I was afraid of the gunslinger.
All right, Brovik.
Okay. How loud do we want to be?
Loud enough to try and convince Brutus to get out.
Well, whatever
Loud enough
you
to
guys
kill.
are going to do is already going to be way quiet. It's, no matter what, probably going to be quieter than what I just did.
true.
Maybe.
Maybe. We got
What are
spells.
talking about?
Yeah. Listen up, you fucking.
I guess I'll move right here. Would like to stand on the table.
Okay.
And pretend I am taller.
Just our height now.
And then I would like to cast Bane on all three.
Alright, what kind of saving throw is that?
That's a Wisdom.
Wisdom save.
No, that's Charisma.
Charisma save.
Charisma.
I'm just so used to literally everything.
Wow, they have plus.
Wow.
So one's a natural 20, one's a natural 18. Sornash got a 12.
Ha, get fucked.
Alright, so... Only Sornash is affected, but he feels slightly tipsy, strangely.
Oh,
That's awesome.
Also,
That's aw-
I just got zapped with lightning and then burned. This sucks. Alright, anything else?
Then I'll say... God damn it.
Just that.
Alright, Brutus. You're a pain in me arse. That's somehow inspiring.
Great.
I feel inspired.
Alright, Robin, you're up.
Alright. These two. One is a 14 for a 21.
Who is this aimed at?
Avamir. Avamir?
Avamar.
Avamar.
Oh, Avamar.
Avamar.
Like
Avamar.
Asimar, but with a V.
Oh, Avamar. I got it. Does that first one
Avamir.
hit?
That doesn't, yes.
Alright, and then I'm going to use a luck point to reroll the second one because it's natural. The second one's going to hit because it was 15 points.
Give me those 2 damage triggers.
Okay, so the 2 damage totals together. So that's going to be 14 points of force damage total, I think. So
Well, Robin just murdered a junior pirate lord. That'll come up.
Oh, fuck.
do I get the, the
I mean, that wasn't even really impressive. You just get a herd of dirty.
Okay, fine.
Ow.
I just kind of I was doing the chuk and then throw, and I'm like,
Robin's just going. So anyway, I started blasting.
yeah. You're just
In
looking
the
at
top
his
left
hand,
of your
like,
screen. The top left of your
Okay.
screen, you see, hello, we'll remember this.
I'm just kind of confused.
It's just kind of that Gary's mod or a Half-Life Deathmatch kill cam where it's just like Robin Sparrowin blasted. But that's about as dramatic.
Yeah.
You see
I
his
kinda-
his body
Yeah.
revert back to its horrific lycanthrope form of
They never
a
got to see it.
shark.
Oh shit, he was the were shark.
Which was completely useless on land.
Yep.
He's a land shark.
Wait, so he couldn't even transform here, like, efficiently?
No, he can't transform on land.
Oh my god.
Those boots.
I'm just looking at my hand and looking at him, and I'm like, man, they were really playing these pirate captains. And I pull my hand back and use lightning bolt on the one that Zen hit.
Alright, go ahead and roll an attack.
If you can't kill him in the ocean,
22.
Yeah, kill him on land.
22.
Yeah, that hits.
3 points of lightning damage.
Okay. This is the one.
I guess you
episode
could say
that's animated
better.
in a cartoon art style for no reason. It's just like things just aren't as serious this time around for some reason.
I just look at Artemis, who Avamir Sornashway just killed. I'm like,
Yeah. All right. Colvin, Brutus.
And that's my turn.
Yep. I'm gonna get right up there. I'm going to hit the one directly in front of me with my short sword.
Okay.
And that's gonna be a. That's 4, 7.
I feel like I
Math,
should
I am bad at it.
apologize.
15 to hit.
15 hits.
Okay. So
I
it's
feel like I should
4
apologize.
straight damage.
It's just been a weird day.
It has
This
been.
session only sort of counts as far as I'm concerned.
So that's
I mean, it counts, but
5
Yeah.
slashing damage and 3 fire damage.
5 slashing, 3 fire damage. All right. So 3
And-
points of fire damage.
And he's not down yet, is he?
No, he's not.
Okay.
He's, you've made some dents, but your sword, as it comes down on its fur, it singes things a little bit, but it doesn't actually pierce through.
Right, because silver. So that second one is a 22 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Alright, so I'm gonna do that with the whip. That's nice. That's 6 slashing plus max 6 fire damage.
Okay. Yeah, same. The whip doesn't seem to impact in any significant way, but the fire is still burning its way through.
That's fine. I will, as a bonus action, strike again, but this one will be without proficiency. That's gonna be a 12 to hit. I don't think that hits.
12 actually does hit.
Oh, okay, sweet. So that's
Holy crap, John! What the fuck?
3, that's
Dude, these are
7 slashing
werewolves.
damage
I know.
plus 4 fire damage.
4 fire damage. Alright.
The fuck, man.
This is why I don't trust half the stuff in the monster manual, man. This is suck.
Yeah.
Terrible werewolves.
Didn't you make them?
Not these, no. It's like, I'll use the monster
Did you make the
manual for
were
once.
shark?
That's a good idea.
So they're not dead,
Did you
right?
make the were-shark, John?
No, neither of them is.
Right, that's
even
fine.
looking
I'll-
particularly hurt.
I'll just do my turn.
Alright. With this, there's 2 werewolves here. They just saw the guy they looked up to for some particular reason that they don't really remember at this particular moment. But he just got blasted to shreds. So,
You got gassed.
yeah, this one's going to bite Brutus.
Do it.
Wait,
That's an 18 to hit.
That hits.
So that's 8 points of piercing damage, reduced to 4. I could
Okay.
get you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Sure thing. That's a 12.
Alright, you make the con save.
Sweet.
Thank God.
And DC 12 con save. How about that? And with that, he's gonna make a breakthrough, right?
Attack of opportunity.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, here we go. No, that's a natural 2.
Alright, yeah, he's bolting past. The other guy's bothering to use his action to disengage.
Oh,
It's gonna
wait,
fire.
did that guy get out of the range?
Yeah, they both did. So
The
lightning
first
also
one did.
gets attacked.
Yeah, reaction. Yeah, I
Get
think
him on the
that's-
way out.
I think that's so that'd be 13
13 does that.
and 7 points of lightning damage.
7 points of lightning damage. Alright, they make it down that far. Artemis,
Oh, right in front of me.
the werewolves are retreating.
okay. I am, just the dagger worked before. Silver dagger. Just punch or jab it at him. All right. Oh, that's really good. That's
Armor
24 to
class of
hit.
12. Armor class of 12.
So that definitely hits.
Admittedly,
That
y'all did a
is-
great job of getting all these dudes out of here. This would have been very different with like 8 of these.
Oh yeah. So this
Oh.
is 9 points of damage.
9 points, okay?
No, alive.
Okay.
Okay, this is the
And-
first blood. This one's kind of spilled.
I mean, I would know if
And he's-
invisibility would break.
And he's running already? Coward.
I mean, we just
I'm-
murdered his captain.
Yeah, okay. Get my second attack. That makes it very easily. Okay, that is 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. That one will also.
Okay. And now, oh, kind of did a weird thing. Okay, I'm going to move. Darn it, roll 20. Okay, fine. I'm going to move in front of the door. And then, okay, which action is that? Going to spend a key point on patient defense to take a dodge action. So I think that means they have disadvantage on attacks on me, right?
This is true.
Yes.
This is true.
Okay, so I'm blocking their escape.
Alright, Frank.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Do you want? Or oh damn! I really want to use a piercing shot, but Robin's in the way. So
Ow.
Who cares?
yeah. So which
You haven't
werewolf
been hurt
did
in
I
a
hit
while, man.
before with which werewolf did I hit before with my 2 bullets?
That'd be this one.
This one. Okay, I'm going to take a step right here,
Okay,
and then I'm going to fire at him again twice.
go for it.
Let's see here. First hit is going to be a 19 to hit,
Okay, that hits.
and also a 19.
Both hit. Go for damage.
Okay, that is going to be 3 and a 10 plus 10, so 23 damage.
Sploot. You just killed. I don't even know what fan. You blew a hole through his head, man. There's not many ways to put a spin on that. You just blew his friggin' brains out.
Yeah, you have a gun.
Yeah,
You have a gun, there's no way.
It doesn't get particularly fancy at that point.
The midget has a gun.
Gun, midget.
The midget has a gun, and he's tired of being made fun of.
Alright.
Have you ever seen that video of like 2 midgets holding a 50 cal and one of them fighting and knocked over? It's very funny.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think I showed you that video.
Maybe, I'm not sure.
Anyway, are you
found it
doing
on
anything
4chan.
else, Frank?
No. That'll be it.
Alright, that puts Brovik up.
This poor bastard.
Oh dear.
This absolute fuck up.
Do the ass stab. Do the ass stab.
He can't because it won't do damage.
Turn to the werewolf.
Maybe whatever.
I'll just say, ugh. Just mockery.
Okay, what's that?
I don't actually remember. It's been a while.
I'm legitimately
Is it a wisdom save?
really
Wisdom save, yeah.
bad for John. I feel so bad for John.
Don't feel bad for me, feel bad for the werewolves. No, you did. This is what you're supposed to
You are
do.
the
This is you
werewolf.
succeeding very well.
I
I
know.
was not
but,
expecting
like,
it to go this way, but it was a possibility.
Me neither.
That's a failure rate.
Oh yeah, 13 probably a big failure for Brovik.
1 second.
Turns out pirates.
Yeah, it
are good
fails.
For fighting magic.
Let me make sure. Yeah, it's wisdom. Just had to make sure because I haven't used it.
Would have hoped werewolves would have had it since that.
And he
but,
takes
you know,
8 psychic damage.
Oh,
8 points
shit.
of psychic damage. So
It's
now, in
8
addition
psychic
to
damage from my
everything else, he has
disapproval.
a headache. And he's ashamed. He's
It is strange,
ashamed of all that he spent his life doing.
He should
as
be.
He watches it tumble down around him. All right, Robin.
Can I quickly do a flick to Nixie to see if those werewolves are still chasing after her?
Nixie Cam currently shows her high in the air, still shouting insults at a couple of dudes who are scrambling about underneath, trying to figure out how they're going to hit something that high.
Alright, flick back.
Your invisibility on Sandara has faded as about a few seconds ago.
Alright. That either means she attacked something, my time ran out, which I would have known, or something else happened. Or she cast a
It
spell.
couldn't have been an hour.
Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. 5, 10. This thing looks hurt, right?
Sort of. It's getting there.
I mean, it just got vicious mockery, so it has disadvantage on its attack, so I'll move away again.
Where's that?
5, 10, 8,
Okay, it still won't try to bite you.
30. Alright, that's cool.
It's advantage.
Bro, these dudes have multi-attack, and I 100% did not even notice.
Ooh.
This has not been a good day.
I did, yeah.
Alright.
Oh shit, okay.
Well, he rolled a 20 to hit.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
con
it.
save.
That's
Yeah,
gonna
I
hit.
need you to make a con save
Wait,
and
no.
take 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll make the
fuck it,
con
read
save first, and I'm probably gonna have to
Yeah.
use luck for this because I don't want to turn into a werewolf.
I think you should turn into a werewolf.
I think that'd be pretty
This
cool.
is 6. I'm gonna use a luck point to reroll. That's better. Constitution is a 15,
Alright, you're good.
and I took 6 points of that kind of damage. Now that I'm further away, blast.
Roll your attacks.
Let's start blast. 11 to hit.
11 does not hit.
Second one's higher.
Okay.
So that is 9 points of force damage. And alright. 9
Okay.
points of force damage. Then I will use bonus action to resummon the grass closer to him.
Okay.
Let's go right there. Then it takes an attack. 14 is gonna hit. Max damage, 8 points of lightning damage.
Alright, he's looking pretty rough now.
Alright. I'll just hit back there and I'll start looking towards that corpse. And just eyes just twinkle a little bit.
Okay,
and I'll
it's a shark. That's disturbing. Brutus, you're up.
Yep, I'm gonna head right there, and I'm gonna cast 2 Eldritch Blasts on that remaining guy.
Alright, go for it.
Okay, so the first one is 13 to hit.
Hits.
Let's see here. D10. That's 5 points of force damage. The next one is a 14 to hit. D10 again. And that's 8 points of force damage.
In what manner would you like to complete this particular action?
Oh!
I want to step onto the table.
Is that Brutus's first Honey Wobble?
Unfortunately, yes. I'm gonna say, hey! I'm gonna wait for him to turn to me with his mouth agape and I'm just gonna
Turns and
spit
looks
into
at
his
you
mouth.
Stupidly.
With-
Oh.
Yep,
Oh.
and I want his gut to explode.
You spit into his mouth and his head explodes. Like,
Wait, no, I want his gut to explode. I don't want his head to explode.
his gut.
Oh.
You can't see it, but it happens.
So you spit an Eldritch Blast down his throat into his stomach? You know what? Doesn't matter. Screw physics. His stomach explodes.
Sorry, Artemis. You're probably covered in guts now.
Okay, yeah, she's like standing there with like holding her arms up in the air, like just slowly going, just flicking it off of herself, and just slowly looks up at you, just like goes, "What the heck, man?"
Okay, I'm not sure how long those werewolves are gonna last, but quickly look back at the body, do a detect magic to see if I read anything.
Actually, no, you don't.
Shit.
Yeah.
It's a... I forget how big the...
I think 100-foot radius or something. Or maybe 60 or 100.
No. I think it is... It is a 30-foot radius.
Okay,
So you were
you're
wrong on
getting
both.
some pings from downstairs.
There's some magic shit downstairs. I don't know if you guys... We should need to get out.
Alright. Really quick, are these bodies reverting into human forms?
No, they're actually staying as werewolves.
Perfect. I'm gonna cut their heads off.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
And I'm gonna mount them on my belt.
Okay,
Oh
Oh,
boy.
you cut them off, and now you have werewolf sushi heads on your belt.
Those are coming off later, but okay.
No, they're not.
okay.
I have no need for such possessions.
Mm.
Guys, I think we might already have to flee Olo.
Yeah.
But magic.
Buddy, I'm really sorry. You kind of screwed the pooch when you stayed out late last night. We're not going to be able to get that any...
We're gonna have a
Well.
long talk through this, and I know you
That
hate
too.
those.
I'm going to quickly open the hatch, look down, and see if I can see where the magical sources are coming from.
There's stairs
yeah.
directly down. You're looking at the corner of the room.
Well, like, I'm going to go downstairs then, I guess.
Alright, you climb down. There's it looks like a storage room of some type. If you keep looking around, you can see there is like a small table that has on it, hold on.
I swear to God, if you say it's a bow.
It's a magic bow. Yeah.
What if it's the other shin guard of fucking archery?
No, I'm pretty sure I know where that thing...
I don't know. I'm following Robin down, by the way.
Yeah, so looking in here, there's a couple of boxes. But, okay. So the way it's set up, it's like a basement, lots of random mess shoved all over the place. The main sources are a couple of things sitting on a table, and there are a couple of crates that are just full of them.
Full of them?
Yeah, lots of things.
What are what are the things on the table first, Crystal?
Looks like there's a shield, some kind of stick, and what looks like a big old axe.
Ooh.
I'm going to grab the shield, grab the stick. The
Alright.
axe I don't think I can haul up there. And I'm gonna take a quick grab into the bin
It's
of
not a
magic
bin,
shit.
it's a crate. It's like a sealed
Oh.
crate.
Oh, it's like a steel crate, then I'll
Oh.
just blast and just try and blow it open.
That's
Alright, you shatter about 10 of the 50 potions of healing inside.
dude.
Oh, 10.
Hey, that's
10 out of
40.
50.
That's 40. That's 40 potions of
That's
healing.
still
that
40
actually-
potions, but it could have been 50.
If
Come
you're
on, man.
gonna
Okay.
get those
Like
out
a-
of there, you're gonna have to figure out how you want to get those out of there. It looks like there's about... Okay, yeah, there's only the one crate, but still. It's like a
But
big
that-
crate.
About how many can I fix on like a satchel or something?
3.
Okay,
Zero.
but could I feasibly carry the crate?
Make a strength check for me. Think made of metal.
Sure. Oh,
Metal.
metal crate. Weird.
It's pretty
Are
impressive
there
for
any
your other
wooden
stuff.
crates that we could move it into?
Could I give him advantage? If I helped him
If you
carry it?
both try and lift it, you can make a strength check with advantage.
All right, I'll do that.
I have one more spell
You
slot
make
left.
the
Maybe I can cast invisibility on both you. And
You can do that if you want. That's
It wouldn't affect it.
Low T
19 in strength to carry the crate.
Between you and Artemis, you can carry it, but it's gonna be slow going.
all right, we don't have
We're gonna
time
need
for
that
this. Is there a
invisibility,
bag anywhere?
please.
Is there a bag
Okay.
anywhere?
No.
Okay, and was that crate the only thing down there?
There were some
or were
other
there-
crates down there, but they tend to be full of things like straw and chicken and plates and something akin to feathers.
All right.
Okay.
I am going to head back upstairs, grab 2 pillows, bring them back downstairs, ask Artemis to cut them open, and like if there's any feathers and shit in there, like dump it out, and then we can use those as makeshift bags.
Oh yeah, that's clever.
Oh, hang on. There are beds in there. We can just take off the sheets and hold the
Oh
corners.
yeah, we can just
Yeah,
use the sheets.
let's do that.
That's a much better idea.
Yeah, yeah,
just
yeah,
take
yeah.
some sheets and then we'll just tie them up.
We can easily carry them that way.
We're not gonna
right?
have
Okay,
a lot
okay.
of time.
Well,
so we're gonna,
you two are doing that. I'm gonna
yeah.
those
Pirates.
rooms really quick.
I yell back up. I yell back up at Brovik to check the door to make sure if anyone's coming or not.
Brovik, you look out the
Check the
door,
door.
and there is a Sandara bolting towards you.
Uh-oh.
We don't have time.
Behind her, sir.
What?
Past her.
Past her?
Is there anything following her?
There's looking to be something. She's kind of coming over a hill, but there's some
We gotta
dust
go.
rising behind.
Oh, boy.
All right. No time.
No time.
You just
Darn.
hear him say that.
He shouted. I'm assuming.
Can I at least grab 3 healing potions?
You can grab. Yeah, you can stick 3 healing potions in the section.
I will, and they're normal healing potions, right?
Yes, right now.
Okay,
We don't need that
Okay.
many.
we already got a couple.
Plus, it'd make the game too easy, to be honest.
Okay.
Alright, yeah.
Did we have time to like pile some of them in like a sheet or something? Did we
Nah,
have
this
time
would be
to-
a quick process.
Nah.
I
Okay.
don't think
so
we'd have time.
can I grab 3 too then?
You
We gotta be there. Yeah.
Depends on how much storage space you have on your person, which I don't believe is a lot. There's a notebook in there
No.
somewhere.
Yeah, there is. I'll just grab like however many I can fit in my hands and just hold them.
That'd be 2.
2. Okay.
Okay. How about this? I'll grab some too.
He's just
Okay,
stating all the game.
after I get my 2 bullet, I'm gonna say, okay, you guys can grab mine. And I will, I guess, start to head out the door, seeing Sandara.
We're bolting to the ship.
Yep.
These things are dog people!
Yeah, I get that. What's the range on invisibility? I might have to cast it one more time on at least you two. Actually, I
Hey.
might have to cast it on Sandara and then, or no, maybe even not that. It might just be, Brutus and
Well, you have 6
Artemis.
seconds to decide because she's barely.
Yeah, sure. I'll do invisibility on Brutus and Artemis.
Okay. The 2 of them vanish. Alright.
And I will see Sandara, and I'm just like, meet back up at the ship later, and I'll bolt off.
So all of you
Okay.
scream out the front door. Artemis and Brutus invisible. The box they're wait, no, you're not carrying the box. But
No.
still making your way out the door. Sandara coming back the opposite direction. Werewolf's hot on her heels. Are you heading back to the boat?
No,
Yeah.
I'm not heading back to the boat yet. I'm gonna disperse and wait a little bit for some time to pass by. Kind of try and hide too, if that's
Make a
possible.
stealth check.
Thank God, I got 1 luck point left if this goes bad. Ah! That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I just want to point
that
out
is
that
going-
of those 6 perception checks, the highest is a 12. So.
Well, I rolled a natural 18 plus 5, so
Yeah.
Alright.
I did
Question.
proud.
You hide for a bit? Yes.
As we're bolting out, can I drop one of the vials and grab Soranash's short sword.
Alright, you look over his weapons. His sword seems to be normal. His axe does seem to be made of silver, though. It's a hand axe.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
it's a
grab the
hand
hand
axe.
axe.
Grab the
I
hand
already
axe.
have a hand axe, so upgrades.
Yeah.
Yay.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna drop a healing potion and grab that.
How many could I get?
Okay, that's it.
Brutus,
My hands are free.
yeah, if your hands are free, you could probably get 2, maybe tuck one behind the sash. You have to be careful not to shatter them, but you should be.
I'll just grab 2.
Okay.
Bolting.
We just did that.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did.
And for this.
We're killing you, man, aren't we?
I'm sorry, man.
I don't know if I'm laughing or crying.
Yes.
Physiologically, they're very similar, so you might be doing both.
We just keep sweeping in and dismantling your grand.
It's seriously impressive.
And I got a magic
end there?
shield and I got a magic stick. I don't know what either of them do.
All
We'll
right,
find out
you-
on
I
the
think this
fucking
game is
scenes.
starting to infect me.
For the
I think this
sake
game. I think
of-
this game is starting to affect me because at the end I really wanted to burn the house down, but I didn't
Shit.
have the tools.
For the
Shit.
sake of
You
our
can
own
come back.
simplicity, all of you except Robin make your way to the gamble. The werewolves kind of disperse once you leave the town proper, because now they have to figure out who's in charge, and that's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
You
Can
know
I take a
what?
short rest
Could
while
I-
hiding?
Yes.
Could I do something real quick?
Okay.
I'm gonna drop the 2 potions, just smash them on the ground. I'm gonna waste my last rage, and I'm gonna try to pull the fucking front door off.
Yes! Yes!
It must be done.
Make an athletics check.
It must be done. Oh yeah, that's a natural 16 plus
The
7.
door just comes right off. You just grab the door, heave it over your head, and bolt down to the show.
Yep.
It's hard to even describe, as the townspeople are all just standing in silence, watching as this crew runs down the road, half of them with bottles in their hands, out of the main dude's door. One
2 of them are
rips
invisible.
the door off. Soldier starts running off. The one girl runs. These werewolves come. They stop, check in the manor, and immediately begin tearing into each other because they gotta figure out who the strongest one is now.
Okay.
And
We just
you
absolutely
leave.
destroyed like a political system, like a stature of like who's
In
in
a
charge.
weird way, this kind of thing is truly piratical, though.
It
Kind
is.
of the spirit of piracy.
We just fucking uprooted the political system of this port city.
Okay, so
Ruined
we get back to the
everything.
ship. We get back to the ship. As far as the werewolves go, we've killed all the witnesses except for the ones who saw Sandaris. We just gotta stick her below and like quiet.
That and Brutus, but still.
And Brutus.
And Brutus, yes.
And he's gonna get a slap on the wrist, probably.
Oh yeah, by
he-
everyone in the crew.
Hey, stop
Let's
it!
have
out
another
this, buddy.
5-minute break. I gotta go to the bathroom and also recover my sanity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I was gonna say,
I mean, like, I kind of have to go at 10 guys. So.
All right. You can
Alright.
head off.
quickly.
Yeah, we
I think
probably
Really
we can
quickly,
won't
I
be
was just gonna
doing-
give.
Honestly, we probably won't do too much more of the events tonight.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think what we're
Yeah,
mainly
I mean,
gonna
if you
do-
guys are just like
yeah.
running away, that's like
Yeah.
I gotta do some stuff with my truck and like move it.
Yeah, we're just gonna be doing some RP
Really?
stuff, some light RP. So
So
Really quickly, I was just gonna give Frank like 50 gold pieces and say, "Welcome to the crew."
Yeah, that
it's
was
like
like-
this every Tuesday here.
Frank's just gonna be like, just gonna be like, "Ugh, I can't believe how much trouble I'm gonna get in rolling with y'all."
yeah,
Probably
we don't,
die.
we don't do
Good
gentle
possibility.
Welcome to the crew.
Okay, peace out, guys.
Yeah.
See ya.
Oh,
See ya.
right. What the
God, I
fuck,
feel bad. His
guys?
character hasn't been able to
the
do
fuck?
much.
What the
And
fuck?
now we can take a break.
Yeah.
Or do we just... Yeah, we're taking a break. Good.
It's this. It's just this. It's just this.
That was amazing.
Oh my god.
Gotta
Utterly
say, guys,
amazing.
if we really wanted to just hurt John even more,
Yeah, I know.
we
just
gave
pulled
him
a
visibility on a
hard
short
reversal.
rest.
Yeah.
We just pulled a hard reversal on him. Also, I have a magic shield and a magic stick that what either can do.
And a magic
Silver
great axe, I
index.
think he said.
I didn't grab the great axe because I couldn't carry it. with
Artemis
me.
did.
Okay, but I actually feel kind of bad because
No. There was a great axe in the bottom. There was a great axe in the bottom, and then Avamir had a silver hand axe. That,
Oh yeah,
Artemis
yeah, she
grabbed.
grabbed that too.
Yeah.
I was gonna chuck the big axe to Brutus, but we
He
got
wants the door more.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Well, honestly, I'm
quickly.
kind of thinking we're not done here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
I
probably
kind of want to do the Yacht of Death if we
Yeah.
have a chance to
No,
do that.
no, I mean,
No, I don't want.
I mean, I think at this point we'd be pretty well positioned to just take Olo for ourselves.
But Isle of Dread.
We can do that after
You
we
can't
take
put
over
that
this
idea
bitch.
in my head. You can't just shove that idea in my head because now it's there and I like it. I like it. A
I
whole
like
lot.
it too.
Oh, John,
Yeah.
hi.
So John,
Hi. We were not just
How do you
talking
feel
about how we
about-
could take over Olo.
political overthrowing.
Oh, I actually have a pretty good idea of what the fallout of this is going to be.
Uh-oh. Fallout.
All out. We should not. Yeah. No.
We did just...
You thought nothing was going to happen?
What do you mean there are consequences to our
Imagine
actions?
imagine when this gets to some of the other pirate stories. Yeah, four dipshits ran straight into his place on his territory, shanked him, took some shit, and just booked it.
Greg, fuck the door! Why are you shutting the door?
Dude, they just...
Asper steals a man's door.
Dude,
Wait,
if
wait,
this
wait.
doesn't...
Wait,
if this
wait.
doesn't quadruple our infamy points, you're doing something wrong.
Wait. I just imagine it right now. There's some, like, Pirates of the Caribbean, like, sitting around the table, the pirate lords. Olo! They killed him! They just ran in there, basically shanked him to death, ran out, and then you see in the far corner a shadowy figure. Barnacle Haggler. I know those men.
He also took his door. Like, why?
Alright.
Alright.
The line between game and reality is just...
I love every
I
moment
don't
of
know
it.
what's wrong with me tonight. What's wrong with all of us, really? We're just out of it. Just barely count.
Okay, okay.
So
Out of
didn't feel
curiosity,
real.
what's your, are you planning on going to a mega yacht or finding someone to do that, or are you going
First
island
King,
hunting?
how about you tell him your plan?
Yeah, you're the captain.
At the moment, I am going to make sure that Sandara and Brutus don't see daylight. They're going to stay below decks.
Okay.
For the moment, we're just going to
Also, we're
stay
gonna
here
have
and
to
stay
double our
quiet.
pay again
Yeah.
for the next.
Entire city.
Aside from those two, we killed all the witnesses
Yeah.
as far as the werewolves go.
Gonna ignore. Okay.
Yeah.
And you made it sound like they're gonna take plenty more of themselves out for us. I'm kind of thinking we just wait around and maybe see what happens for at least another couple of days.
Maybe
After
I'm
that-
not-
At this point, Artemis is totally just sitting there going, "Oh yeah, I'm." At this point, why am I afraid of dying? We're totally doing the death yacht.
Hi.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
Fine.
I mean, I think-
fine.
How do you take over a city? Guys, how do you take over a
Very
city? What are the
carefully.
official rules and stat blocks for a city?
We fucking mount the leader's head right on top of
We
my
can't
crotch.
get to it.
With the new leader, I'll just tear his head off and I'll
Mine.
put it right on top of my crotch.
Oh,
There's a hook right above My grundle. I will put it there.
You're-
Can I?
Okay, if we can RP some stuff,
Yeah.
to get away from Crotchhead, I go up to Brovik, like maybe an hour after we all get back and we're kind of calming down. I stole these. I hold up the wand I'm assuming, and the shield, and they're kind of magical. Can you please tell me what they are?
Identify. Do I have to roll 2 checks for those?
These are really simple items. One is a +1 shield, and the other is a Wand of the War Mage.
Ooh,
I would
Oh,
like to know what
shit.
that does.
I'm gonna look it up right now. Not managed spells. Where is it?
I might
haven't heard of
actually
that,
request to take that shield.
Ah ha ha ha! If I don't get it,
I don't think you get proficiency with shields.
A warlock with a shield?
fuck, you're right.
That's an interesting image.
That'd be cool.
Literally,
But I don't know if he
Brutus
does.
gets proficiency with it, guys.
Okay, the wand is you get a +1 bonus to spell attack rolls. In addition, you ignore when making a spell attack. That's pretty good.
Oh,
You
this is
kind
the
of.
point where your equipment levels need to start ramping up if you're going to survive some of the later stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
What was
You
that?
say that, but we just took on the werewolf.
Well, yeah, that's because you're still on the tail end of the journey, essentially.
Brovik, do you mind if I take this wand? Because, you know, I kind of...
No. What did it do? I'm sorry.
It's +1 to
I-
spell attack rolls only, and it ignores half cover when you're making a spell attack.
Yeah, I'll just throw that at you. Alright, that's yours.
Alright.
I'm not gonna explain what it does. You just get a stick now.
Okay. I have a stick.
So that shield.
You know how to use a shield.
Who are you asking?
Kind of, you do it like this.
Alright, you don't know how to use a shield.
I know how you shield.
Slowly turn my head. Do you deserve a shield after today's actions?
+8.
Yes.
Am I there?
We were just talking.
No.
I ignore you.
Brutus.
I ignore you.
Through this, pay attention to Robin.
No, it's
Grudgingly
fine.
turn my head to Robin.
I'm already walking away.
Oh,
I turn my head back to Brovik.
Through this. Listen. You have consistently managed to screw us over just about everywhere we go. Almost impressive.
So I do good,
No.
but you use word impressive. That mean good.
It's really funny. It's really funny. It kind of endangers the entire group. I would like to kindly ask that you stop. Just don't explore so much of the cities that we go to. Here, how about, what do we go to a new city? We go together, me and you. That way, royally fuck us over.
He's just staring at you. Blankly.
Does he stare any other way?
No.
Okay.
Really?
Smart man.
Yes or no?
Danger is all I know.
I understand that, Brutus. You already have plenty of danger. Just from sailing from one place to another. You don't need more from just your actions.
Kind of does like the pouting face you would see a kid do when they're a little upset, like they're not getting their way. He sighs. He just hefts himself to sit next to you. And he says, I not understand a thing in this world.
Either, Brutus.
How about you roll me a persuasion check?
It's always been the most fascinating part.
Cool. $27.
Well, let's see how we do on this.
Are you even rolling?
I guess
I don't think you have a stat that's high enough to what this
No.
would be.
no.
It's always a natural 20.
It's not a natural 20, it's
Nat
a natural
1.
16. He just sighs again and he says, okay. Next time we go into city, I wait for you.
Makes you feel better. Give you the shield for this. Shield is very special. It's the
Just kinda
shield of...
grunts.
Huh?
He just grunts.
The shield of Earth.
The shield of her. Just place it in his lap and then like pat it like a dad and then just get up and walk away.
Alright, so that's a thing.
Role playing.
Can't go one session without some.
Great.
So a shield is naturally +2 to armor class, right?
Yep, so this would be a +3.
Sweet.
That's what I see now.
So
Smart man.
needed for you.
Does a shield work with your unarmored defense?
Oh, you're right, it doesn't. Hold on, let me do the math really quick to see if that would be any better. So that would
If
be...
not, we could always give it to Sandara.
That's true. So flat armor class is 8 or something, right?
Flat armor class is 10 plus dex.
10 plus dex, and I have 0 dex, so that would be
So it would be
13
a plus
normally.
13.
But if I got...
If you got like some kind of cool,
leather armor, because that would bump it up to 11.
yeah, that would make it 11.
We do have some studded leather armor.
Don't you have
Yeah.
that?
I have the magic armor that I was stupid.
Right.
On,
Studded
and then we
leather
just
would make
get
it,
one after we
12
rage it.
plus
Okay,
dex.
so yeah, I might do studded leather armor, because that's 12.
What would cost you is... What? Wait, you'd be getting 2 more armor class but losing 10 movement speed, I think.
You're right, actually.
So maybe we should just give it to Sandara.
Yeah, just give it to Sandara.
Yeah, we give Sandara the awesome +1 shield.
Oh, this will be useful in... I really hope there's not a next time that werewolves are attempting to eat my feet, but in the event that it happens again, this
Wait.
will prove useful.
What
Oddly
exactly
specific.
did she go through?
Oh, it's because they were nipping at her heels. Think about it.
Oh, that's clever. Okay.
Shit, I should have fucking grabbed the axe.
I'm gonna head to Artemis.
There are always rewards, Sandara.
I'm gonna head to Artemis next and
She's
just like sit next to her, like with just the hardest shit that I could find on the ship. Give her a glass if she wants. Just take mine. And be
She's just, when you find her, she's just on the captain's deck, just collapsed against the taffrail, sitting on the deck. She's just staring ahead, exhausted. She accepts it, but she just kind of holds it. She's too tired to drink.
Oh yeah, Artemis, by the way, you better than anyone would know the fact that you just killed a pirate lord means the pirate council is now going to know at least your name, maybe the name of everyone else involved.
Oh dang. Oh dang.
Like, automatically?
Technically, I killed the
Like,
pirate.
they're going to at least make an effort to find out, and they have a pretty good network when it comes to these kinds of things.
Wait, wait.
I
Maybe
used to be part of that network. Oh boy.
He is a pirate lord? He
Aether
is a pirate
Sornash
lord.
he was basically the newest member of the pirate council. He was kind of the last person to win the regatta before the master of the gale swept him. But so
Oh,
This is-
I have to do it now. Okay, continue.
This is what happens when you stay past your bedtime.
would I know that too or no?
you're a little less familiar with the internal politics since a lot of your previous experience has been in kind of the triangular area between the edges of the Shackles, Luna, and the City of Anvil.
But I would have an idea that killing a pirate.
You would know that killing a pirate lord's kind of a big deal. Yeah, it's not hard to figure out. It's really not that difficult.
But okay, so Artemis is sitting here, and it's really beginning to work through her mind.
Someone's about to hear the name Captain Blight, which they hadn't heard before. May ring a
Couple of
bells.
things. Yeah, ring bells. We've done plenty of that. A couple of things going
Still
through her
nobody
head.
knows about the death knell, so that would just make everything even crazy.
You know what? That's
Don't have enough clout.
we ain't leaving here until somebody knows about it. I mean, in for a penny, in for a pound.
Last time
Okay.
you said that, you almost got eaten by a werewolf.
Okay.
Yeah.
But okay, so a couple of things. First off, Artemis knows the gravity of what we've done. She is also surprised at how easy it was. Pirate Lord. Third, she's trying to figure out what are our options here. I think we've already restocked, so we've got fresh stores. I think.
You have enough stores on board. Actually, this is pretty important. You have enough food and water on board, and
But
water is
water-
not really an issue for you. But at the current moment, you have enough food on board to feed the crew for 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Are we fully stocked?
That would be enough to feed it would be... You are fully stocked at the moment. That amount that you have would be enough to feed a full crew for 2 weeks. So actually, I don't think you have the full 30 at the moment, which isn't really...
Yeah. Did anyone decide to pop up to that invitation that I asked for on the board side?
No one else.
All right.
In fact, you've actually, because Grok is no longer around, Fred is no longer around.
We lost one.
Well,
Wait,
I don't
Fred?
think you wanted Fred anymore anyway.
Nope.
Oh wait, Fred was the dude who ate the food.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't want Fred.
No one wants
I
one.
gave him like 5 years of starvation in an hour. It's no big deal.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know how to feel. I mean,
So,
killing a pirate.
yeah.
That
Are you like in roleplay with Artemis
Yes.
right now? Okay, sorry.
I don't know how to feel. I mean, I don't know the specifics. That's gotta be a big deal.
Artemis still is just kind of staring into the cup you brought her. She just kind of reaches an arm up and like pats you on the head like, "Aw, you're so naive." It is a big deal, but it's so much bigger deal than big deal. And just kind of goes back to staring at her cup, which she never stopped doing.
I'm gonna go get another drink.
Brutus is waiting outside the door.
Outside the door. Oh wait, yeah, that's because Brutus is confined. Below
No.
deck.
He's like waiting outside Artemis's door. He kind of snuck out.
Well,
But
we're
he's
on
waiting
the
for
captain's deck.
Oh, right. So he's waiting for Robin to skedaddle.
Alcohol, come to me.
He nods and closes the door behind him as
Still
Robin
no door.
drunkenly.
The only door is the one you're still holding.
Your fixation
That's
with
true.
doors!
You have just
I did
a
not-
door. There is a
I
door.
did not
It is
do
just a
shit to
by
the
itself.
door. I did not do shit to the door.
Yeah, but someone you knew did shit to.
Artemis is
Don't
just up
don't
there
assume
like
that I know him because he's a demon. That's racist, bro.
So, dude, you've been literally asking every. Know you. Almost like you're famous. For some reason.
A little bit. I did something. Maybe you'll find out if you keep reading the book. Anyways, is this like a private place where I can talk to Artemis?
It's like the ship's wheel, but at the moment, nobody's around.
Yeah.
Okay.
To be more specific, she's sitting against the taffrail, or the rail at the very back of the ship.
Mm.
So,
He's gonna walk up, a little apprehensive, and he's gonna quietly say, "May I speak to you private?"
she kind of gives a kind of a nod, I guess.
So you're gonna take him back to the captain's quarters?
Well, she's not moving. You'd have to prompt her for that. She's not. You're gonna have to.
Yeah,
You're gonna have to tell her the level of private you want.
Very private. More private.
She's kinda inhales and exhales. Puts the cup on the deck. Gets up slowly and starts shuffling to the cabin.
And I will follow and close the door behind us.
Okay. She sits down heavily at the table. Just sits there.
So,
It's been a long day.
the smart man tells me that I am being foolish and putting everyone at risk.
She's just watching you.
Where I come from, a foolish soldier is killed, executed. I've been foolish soldier. He kind of looks up and he says, "It is weird feeling not being in control any longer. I realize I am not the most smart." Kind of tapped his fingers on the desk. A little nervous to say this, but if I could actually request that we switch to the other channel, along with John, of course, because this is something I would not like anyone else to hear for the moment.
Oh,
Sure. Let's do it. Why not?
Hey.
okay.
You might have to exclude this from the recording, just saying.
Okay. Here. Okay. Here we. Okay. This is special.
Mhm. Reaches out a hand, says, this thing you write on, one of those.
Artemis kind of shakes herself and pulls out her notebook and lays it with the writing device on the table.
He scratches a few characters that you probably don't recognize. You don't understand Abyssal, do you?
I don't think so.
Unless
just-
you have it written down. You
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No, I don't.
You can't make heads or tails of what he hands back to you. But he says, I don't know if anyone told you, I am Brutus the Unrepentant, Baylor Demon General of the United Alliance of the Abyss.
Okay, so I have an idea of what a Baylor is, right?
Yeah, actually.
And I know what the Abyss is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He sits there, having listened to what you said. Just
She,
kinda looking at the notebook.
he puts down his two horns, one of which has been carved out into a war horn by now, and he says, these were once my horns. I woke up on beach, and they were severed. I don't know what happened to my body, but the only thing I wish for right now is to become strong. Yeah. Shuts up for a second and thinks about what he says next. What I wrote on paper is what is known as true name. I know you not speak, so you must choose who to entrust this name to. It is Grievore Karn.
Wow. Okay. Artemis continues sitting quietly, taking this in.
He continues speaking. He says, what it does is it gives you control over demon when you speak name.
What? At that revelation, you having already seen this, Artemis is going to reach back and undo the leather strap on her mask, and she's going to lift it off and set it down on the table. Just you bore yourself to her, she's bearing herself to you. Wow, that's heavy. Artemis is going to look at you.
I look back, not particularly knowing what to say. I only entrust this word to someone else once. You remind me much of who I once entrusted it to. I will trust judgment, but I will not accept you misusing this name.
Artemis is gonna nod. Um, she tears the page you wrote your name on out of the notebook, and holds it out to you.
He reluctantly takes it. He looks back at you. What?
Man, she can't communicate. Oh,
Yep.
Artemis, you do strangely find that you can remember the word he said with perfect clarity.
oh, dang. Okay. So I can't forget it even if I wanted to. Is that what you're saying?
It's a possibility.
Oh, wow. Well,
Do you need smallest man to come in and speak for you?
Artemis shakes her head. She's gonna tear out another piece of paper out of the notebook, and she's gonna write on this one. And she's gonna hand it to you. And just like make like a short person gesture with her hand, like showing a short person. Does it make sense? Does he get that?
He kinda gets it.
Okay. She stands up and looks around, kind of awkwardly clears her throat. She's gonna pick up her mask and strap it back on. And she's gonna reach out her hand.
In like a handshake kind of motion.
Mm-hmm.
I've done one of those before, right?
I think so, yeah.
He gets the idea a little more now. He's not being particularly crude with it. He grabs your hand. He does it a little too hard, but it's not the worst you've had.
with the max reaffixed, you can't really tell. It's less of a handshake, more of a grasp, and she just kind of gives it a reassuring squeeze.
Okay.
And kind of lets go and steps back, kind of awkwardly at this point.
I will nod and simply mutter gratitude and make my way out of the room.
Yeah. She nods.
So, two things. I will send you the pronunciation for that name.
Okay.
And will that letter you gave to me, would it be safe to have it read in front of everyone else?
Yeah. It's
All
just a few words. Just I can't speak and you can't read.
Okay.
It's just
Then
it's
let's
just
go
a
do
few
that.
words.
Back to
Okay.
the other room we go.
Before we
I'm-
go,
I'm
we,
s-
we all have to go back in screaming, of course.
Right.
Hell yeah.
I'm staying in here, by the way.
Inside the room?
Yeah, I'm just collapsing on the bed. Or
All
sitting on the bed.
Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
What the hell?
Hi.
So
Framing, I did
Brutus
it.
exits the room and... comes
We
out
can't
onto
hear
the
you,
deck.
John.
Wait, really?
Sounds my. Oh,
You're
there.
back.
You're good now, you're good now.
Okay.
I'm
Brutus
gotta
steps
say-
out onto the deck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go find the smallest man and ask him to read the note for me.
It's not me.
Not you, no.
That would be...
Oh, yeah.
Ratline.
Ratline, yes.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Did any of the rest of you have plans while this is going on?
Brovik. Are you gonna ask me about the thing that we just talked about while you were in chat or no?
No. No, I have no reason to initiate.
Okay, right now? Okay, that's fine. What would I do after I went out? I don't know. I think Robin is going to... What time of day is it right now?
At this point, it's only about noon.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Holy shit.
I am going to... yeah, I got really nothing. I think I'm just gonna... I might go take a nap. I'm gonna dream a little
Fair
bit.
enough. A lot of
Well, I'm gonna go take a
are
nap.
napping at the moment. It seems like most of the average crew members got the memo that maybe now wasn't the best time to be in town, and so they've kind of stayed on the gamble and are lazily dozing in places or playing card games or that kind of thing. All right, Brutus, what are you doing?
I am taking the little notes that Artemis gave to me, and I'm gonna find Ratline and ask him to read it for me.
All right.
Hold on just a moment.
Okay.
I needed y'all to roleplay another moment or two.
Oh shit.
Oh. I mean, I can't think of anything else to do.
Okay,
Well,
you're
I
just gonna
have-
have to wait like...
I mean, the only thing I wanted to really do is... I can't even do. I wanted to go into town and get, like, some really nice, like, something, I don't know, whiskey maybe, I don't know. But I can't do that, because... Yeah.
Yep. I'll try to do something. I'm gonna, for now... Well,
Let's
first I'm gonna look around on the deck. Maybe not on the deck, but like around the ship. See if I can find any black cloth.
Black cloth. Make an investigation check.
Sure thing. Dice. Fucking course. So investigation is intelligence, right?
Yes.
That's a 3. 4 minus 1.
Unfortunately, the closest thing you're finding is just some basic cloth. There's nothing in particularly black color.
Hmm.
The only real black cloth present is the flag all the way up atop the ship.
I'd totally take that, but I would get my ass handed to me for it. What color is the cloth that I'm finding?
It's like a tan white color.
That is not my style, but I guess it'll do. I'm gonna fashion that into a kind of jury-rigged robe of kinds. No, not so much a robe, more of a cloak. Something to hide my face and maybe my physique. Because
don't
I get
know, it's
antsy
kinda
on the
hard
ship
to-
sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It can be very difficult.
It's
I feel like the physique is kind of hard because you're 6'5".
marginally effective. You can pull it down over your face to hide it.
That works. And I'll just keep that handy.
I actually thought of something I want to do.
Okay.
Go for it.
I took a short rest while I was out, and I know I was told not to because I could accidentally summon a demon, but the chances are so low now. I will burn Comprehend Languages again, and I will read through the book. This time I will look for... I guess I saw the name Brutus in the book. I guess I'll look for if I can find anything else, other information on this Brutus, and also maybe focus more on the sociology and the nature of talking to a Baylor and understanding their ideal mind, how you would negotiate with one if you had the chance to, which seems kind of rare, but
Alright, I mean, it's not really like a guide how to negotiate with Baylors, but
Oh yeah.
a lot of that stuff, a big part of a Baylor's personality is just pure burning rage all the time. They are tactically minded, but not super smart, and they are not particularly interested in diplomatic solutions a lot of the time. They are
That's
angry, and they want to break things.
That's fair.
As far as Brutus goes, there's some interesting information you hadn't heard of. There's the I believe one of his other titles is the Scourge of Terragera, which is interesting.
Yep.
It still has him listed as working underneath Sadao as a gift from Cardoon, but that's.
Does it say in this book who Cardoom is?
Make an investigation check.
Investigation, that is a 21.
Okay, yeah, Cardoon is kind of the demon lord of Baylors. He makes Baylors and gives them out to people he likes. He kind of turns other demons into Baylors.
Here, have a Baylor.
What was Brutus's other title, real quick? Just so I can note it down.
Brutus the Unrepentant and the Scourge of Terragera. Terigera.
And is that all that I find?
For now, yes.
Alright, I'll close the book
Even that is enough to make me smile.
and continue with my nap.
Alright, Brutus, you eventually find Ratline. And Ratline is a little bit more on the business side of things at this point. He might have been in the middle of a nap as well, but... Oh! You need something?
I just hand him the note and say, read.
Okay. I understand how immense it is for you to entrust me with that. I want you to know I trust you, Brutus. I thank you for trusting me. That's all it says. Where'd you get this?
It takes him a second to realize that he's speaking as Artemis and not himself, so he's confused as fuck. He's like, huh? Oh. Huh. He'll just snatch the note back, crumple it up, and throw that in the ocean. As well as the other note that she gave me in return, because no one needs to see that. I'm gonna go to sleep. I haven't had a long rest yet, and I'm gonna dream about little green lizards.
Okay. One last thing, Borovic, you said?
Rovik will spend the rest of the night. Well, not the whole night, but Probably until 1 in the morning. Sitting on the deck of the ship. Restless and suffering from withdrawal.
Interesting.
That is all.
And with that, I think we're done for the night.
Holy
Because my brains are just
Okay.
scrambled. I think, I'm gonna end recording.